Hey, welcome to Firescale Audiobooks. If you enjoy our audiobooks, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, feel free to share your review in the comments section below.
Suddenly, a group of fierce-looking people barged in. Liu Yushi first felt that something was wrong, and finally, Lao Min, who felt that something was wrong, also felt that Xiao Bei was hiding in her arms. Liu Yushi frowned. May I know why everyone is here? In fact, Liu Yushi could tell at first glance that they were not friendly, but she did not want to anger them so quickly. She just wanted to escape and call the police as soon as possible. The man with a scar, who was the leader, kicked a chair at the side and threatened fiercely. How dare you? You opened a shop on my brother Bao's territory and did not even bother to show off. You think you have lived too long and want to find a happy ending, don't you? Brother Bao suddenly barged in with a group of wild and strong men, scaring Xiao Bei, who was running around happily until her face turned pale. Lao Min hugged Xiao Bei tightly and did not dare to act rashly. Suddenly, she looked at Liu Yushi with great trust. Liu Yushi also saw Lao Min's worried eyes. Her head spun quickly in a few seconds, hoping to think of a good way to get rid of them. Hee, big brothers, we're also new here. We don't know the rules here. Liu Yushi used a perfunctory smile to dispel the other party's vigilance. The little follower behind Brother Bao suddenly stood out. Don't waste your time. Brother Bao, give up. I want you to pay the protection fee. If it's for the protection fee, isn't it too early? We haven't even opened the shop yet. If you accept it now, you won't get the money, Liu Yushi explained. The little follower continued. I don't care about you. Just open the shop. Brother Bao, I want you to pay. That's right. The little follower's words came one after another, and people couldn't help but be taken away. Brother Bao could not stand it anymore and said, HBA, didn't I ask you to speak to Ah Wu in the future? Your speed of speech is really... Yes, you brought me. I was brought in. Brother Bao's imitation was very similar. Xiao Bei, who had always been afraid of hiding in her mother's arms, secretly laughed out loud. Even Liu Yushi was amused by the conversation between the two of them. Ah Wu could not help but complain. That's right, he spoke before I even opened my mouth. Brother Bao stood up and slapped Ah Wu Guang on the head. What are you complaining about? Ah Ba spoke faster than you, and you're still complaining like a little wife. What's the use of me raising you? Is it funny to keep you around? Ah Wu rubbed his bald head uncomfortably. Boss, the brothers are all here. Just leave me some face. Face? What face do you want? If you want face, you ran faster than a rabbit last month when your mother arranged a date for you. Brother Bao could not help but expose his old place. That was because you called me and told me to get lost. Before he could finish his sentence, he received a look from Brother Bao. If you dare to say it, I'll strangle you to death. Seeing this scene, Liu Yushi really laughed, but she could not help but want to ridicule. Weirdos, what a few weirdos. Were they here to make a joke? Liu Yushi realized that these 6 strong men did not seem to be any threat other than their fierce looks. She gradually relaxed and said jokingly, Hey, have you guys finished settling the household chores? It's time to talk about the protection fees. Lao Min cast a worried look. Liu Yushi nodded and replied that everything was under control. Brother Bao awkwardly coughed twice. He tugged at his clothes and pretended to be calm. You guys continue talking. Bao, protection, fee, just HBA answered out of habit. However, he shrunk his neck when Brother Bao gave him a murderous look. Ah Wu, you say it. Protection fee is... Okay, stop talking. Ah Wu was still so proud that he could speak, but he was interrupted by Liu Yushi. He almost choked to death. I'm not stupid enough to not know anything about protection fee, but I won't give it. Liu Yushi refused firmly. You dare? Ba took a step forward. Brother Bao used his hand to stop Ba. Oh, tell me the reason why you don't want to pay. First, if we talk about protection here in the city center, it's very close to the police station. They will definitely arrive soon after a phone call. Second, protection is just an expression. If we use another expression, you are forcefully extorting us. I can call the police to arrest you. Third, Brother Bao, if you don't go back to take care of the child, why are you coming out to collect protection fees? What do you think will happen if you are arrested? Lu Yushi's words were spot on. Boss, how did he know that you have a child? Ba asked in confusion. That's right, boss. Is what she said about extortion true? I don't want to go to jail, Wu said in fear. He had never thought that Lu Yushi would guess that he had a child. How did you know that I have a child? Brother Bao asked. Smell your own body. Other than the smell of sweat, there's a lot of the smell of breast milk. From this, we can conclude that you have just carried the child not long ago. Lu Yushi's explanation was shocking. Brother Bao picked up his clothes and sniffed carefully. He frowned to indicate that he did not smell it. Wu came over and sniffed. Boss, there really is the smell of breast milk. Then why can't I smell it at all? Brother Bao did not understand. Of course you can't smell it. As the saying goes, watching from the sidelines. You've been at home for a long time, so you're already used to this smell, so naturally you can't smell it. Lu Yushi made sense, and everyone listened with a clear head. Lu Yushi did not know why, but her nose was very sharp. It might be because she inherited her mother's nose, so she could ask for this smell from far away. She remembered that in her previous life, her nose was indeed very sharp, but she had been using a lot of perfume for a long time, and the pungent smell. It caused her nose to gradually become less sensitive. She had been reborn for so long, and it seemed like she had never used perfume. Could it be that? Boss, it can't be that it's a crime, right? Abba asked nervously. How can I be serious? Have I ever read any books? If you ask me, who should I ask? Brother Bao gave him a slap. To be honest, Brother Bao was also a little nervous and afraid. Miss, please don't call the police. It's our first time receiving it. If you don't call the police, it's fine if we go in, but Brother Bao still has a wife and children to raise. The little follower at the back replied, That's right, don't call the police. This is our first time. Even Brother Bao lowered his head and didn't say anything. He knew that he had let down his brothers. Back then, he had said that he would give them a good life, but now he had dragged them out to rob, and even made them plead for him. This wasn't enough. Everything should be his responsibility as a big brother. Miss, everything is my fault. Don't blame them. If you want to catch me, then catch me. Brother Bao took the initiative to stand out. He was indeed a good big brother. Big brother. No, big brother. Everyone tried to stop him. Don't worry about me. Take care of your sister-in-law for me. Brother Bao looked like a disaster was about to happen. Lao Min's jaw almost fell to the ground when she saw this scene of pushing and pulling. What was going on? Didn't they say that they were going to collect protection fees? Why did it turn into a bitter drama? This plot happened too quickly. Did she miss something? No. She remembered that she only said a few words, and it was settled just like that. This was too amazing. Lu Yushi could not take it anymore and said, All right, it's almost done. I haven't called the police yet, and you guys haven't robbed yet. It's not a crime yet. Ba was the first to react, but he spoke a little slower. All right, it seems like it, yes. Everyone reacted happily. Boss, we don't have to go to jail. Yeah, I'll definitely go on a blind date when I get back. Lu Yushi could not help but interrupt. I'm not done yet. Don't be happy too early. Lu Yushi dropped another bombshell, causing the smiles on the burly men to freeze on their faces. Sigh, as expected, you can't escape the fate of going to jail. Brother Bao sighed. Lu Yushi said, There's no need to go to jail, but you guys have to work for me. Everyone asked in confusion. Work? What kind of work? Don't worry. I won't let you kill people, and I won't let you set fires. I just want you to do things for me. Lu Yushi looked at the 8 strong men in front of her and felt that they would definitely be useful in the future, so she wanted to keep them here. Everyone whispered to each other. Lu Yushi seemed to know what they were talking about. Don't worry, I will naturally pay you a lot. As long as you follow me, I may not be satisfied with your wealth, but I guarantee that you won't have to worry about food and clothing. Abba, no, I don't want money. We will follow big brother. The people behind also followed AHBA and jeered, saying that they would live and die together. Although it was a little silly, Lu Yushi was optimistic about them. In the face of benefits, she resolutely chose brotherhood. Therefore, Lu Yushi felt that it was definitely the right choice to look for them. Wu looked at the silent Brother Bao and asked, Big brother, what do you think? Brother Bao looked at his brothers meaningfully and suddenly nodded. Okay, we will follow you. We won't be gangsters anymore. We only want to be ordinary people. Being ordinary was the dream of all his brothers, so he really didn't want to kill their wishes, and he also didn't want them to live with him in the open all the time. Brothers, do you choose to follow me or walk your own path? It was unknown how much determination he used to say this. Brother Bao, I'll follow you. Abba's reaction was as quick as ever. Yes, boss. We all wish to follow you through life and death. The others voiced their thoughts. Brother Bao looked at everything in front of him and nodded happily. Then, he turned to Lu Yushi and said, Miss, we are willing to accept the job you arrange for us as long as you can give us a stable life. Lu Yushi's lips curled up. She took out a bank card from her backpack behind her and said, Good, very good. Here is 100,000 yuan. This is your deposit. I don't have any job arrangements for you at the moment. You can go back first. Leave your phone number. I will definitely look for you if I need anything. Alba took the bank card. A small bank card seemed to weigh 1,000 pounds in his hand. Big brother, good, a lot of money. They had been fighting for a living all year round. There were always meals and no meals. Naturally, they had never seen so much money. Brother Bao took the card and seemed to be a little excited. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Let's split the money and take it home for our family to see. Awu was a little sad. We can finally save money to marry a wife. Abba, Mom will be happy. After sending away this group of people whose EQ was higher than their IQ, Lu Yushi was also convinced. Seeing that the person had left, Xiao Bei instantly forgot everything that had just happened. She quickly ran around the house again. Xiao Shi, I have to look at you with admiration. How can you be so amazing? Lao Min could not come back to her senses for a long time. I can only say a little. Lu Yushi's words were polite and modest. Lu Yushi sized up the shop again, as if it contained many of her dreams. Lao Jia, I have already designed the design of the clothes and sent it to the garment processing factory. According to what you said, we should choose a date to open for business. The design of the clothes? You drew the design of the clothes again? Lao Min looked at Lu Yushi as if she had heard a fairy tale. She grabbed her shoulders with both hands and looked back and forth. Lao Jia, what are you doing? Lu Yushi was a little dumbfounded by her turn. I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at how many things are hidden in your tiny body. I've heard unexpected things over and over again. Lu Yushi smiled and said, Lao Jia, you're such a joker. I don't know about the opening ceremony or the date, but I know that there will be a large number of tourists visiting this place next week. Moreover, I've received reliable news that next week, American Ailey Clothing Company will come to City A to choose an agency. I don't know if this news is good or bad. Lao Min unintentionally revealed Lu Yushi was informed of this important news. American Ailey Company was a multinational company that was highly praised. They had the best designers, the most experienced experts, and the most eye-catching models. If she could get their agency, Lu Yushi felt that this place under her feet would definitely not be as simple as a clothing store. Xiao Shi. Lao Min waved her hand in front of Lu Yushi's eyes. Lao Jia, what's wrong? Nothing. I just saw that you were daydreaming, so I called for you. One sentence and one smile overshadowed her daydreaming. Xiao Bei, come to me. Lu Yushi squatted down and made a hugging gesture. Xiao Bei ran over when she heard that. Sister Xiao Shi, what's wrong? Lu Yushi rubbed Xiao Bei's head. Xiao Bei, do you still remember the last time I told you that I would bring you to eat something delicious? Xiao Bei nodded like a chick pecking at rice. Of course I remember. Xiao Bei's memory is very, very good. Sister Xiao, she said that she would treat Xiao Bei to a meal, and Xiao Bei has been waiting until now. Lao Min pointed at her face. Shy, Xiao Bei is shy. You can eat if you want to, but I heard Mom say that Xiao Bei is not obedient and won't cut her hair, right? Lu Yushi said to her in a child's tone. Xiao Bei said a little embarrassedly, It's not that Xiao Bei doesn't want to cut her hair, it's just that they all cut their hair so unsightly that other children will laugh at me if they see me cutting it. Lao Min looked at Lu Yushi helplessly. See, that's how she rejected me. Lu Yushi said, Xiao Bei, listen to me. I'll bring you to cut your hair. It'll definitely look good. If it doesn't look good, I'll treat you to delicious food every day from now on. What do you think? Lu Yushi threw out a tempting offer. Xiao Bei was still very hesitant, but, Xiao Bei, did you know that if you don't cut your hair, other kids will ignore you because you look like a monster? Lu Yushi felt that this was the worst excuse she had come up with after so long. If you don't cut your hair, you'll turn into a monster. How could you think of that? Xiao Bei was very scared by her words. No, I don't want to look like a monster. Monsters are so scary. Go and cut your hair right now, right now. Xiao Bei pulled Lao Min and walked out. Lao Min could not help but give Lu Yushi a thumbs up. Lu Yushi shook her head helplessly. When they went out and turned right, there was a hair salon with thousands of strands. Xiao Bei did not care about anything and pulled Lao Min in. Lu Yushi followed closely behind. Perhaps it was because of Monday, there were not many people today, but overall, the customers were not bad. This Sun Liang was really good. Welcome was the first sentence of the waiter, who bowed 90 degrees. Cut your hair. Don't be a monster. Cut your hair. Xiao Bei repeated this sentence after she went in. Is a little sister cutting her hair? Don't you want to wear long hair with beautiful braids? The hairdresser also used the tone of a child. Perhaps it was because his voice was very natural, so it was very easy to accept. Xiao Bei, don't wear your hair. Sister Xiao, she said that if you wear your hair, you'll look like a monster. Lu Yushi. The hairdresser laughed and said, Haha, that's right. If you wear your hair on a hot day and don't cut it, you'll look like a monster. Your sister Xiao, she really knows a lot. The surrounding waiters and customers all laughed out loud when they heard that. Even Lao Min, who had never liked to laugh, covered her mouth and started laughing secretly. Lu Yushi was extremely embarrassed at the side. She wanted to dig a hole in the ground. She was only joking because she was a child. Why did she take it so seriously? The barber knew Lu Yushi. He remembered that Lu Yushi was a friend of the boss, so he asked in time, What kind of haircut do you want? Give her a cute haircut. It's cuter that way, Lu Yushi said first. The barber was confused. He didn't know what a cute haircut was, so he looked at Lu Yushi, not knowing what to do. Just cut it. I'll tell you how to do it. It was normal for the barber not to know. A cute haircut was popular later, and it was most suitable for a 3 to 5-year-old. After Lu Yushi's guidance, the hairstyle was quickly formed. The hairdresser did not believe that it was his own haircut. The boss friend was indeed not simple. Wow, Xiao Bei is so beautiful. Lao Min's praise made Xiao Bei happy. Really? Xiao Bei looked left and right in the mirror, causing everyone to laugh. Xiao Bei, how is it? Sister Xiao, she did not disappoint you, right? Is this hair nice? Lu Yushi looked at the little girl who already knew how beautiful she was at such a young age. Yes, Sister Xiao, it's really pretty. This way, the children will definitely fight to play with me, and I won't become a monster. Xiao Bei smiled cutely. It attracted the attention of the customers. Wow, it's so cute. Yeah, it's really cute. I'll bring my baby daughter here to get a haircut some other day. Lao Jia, wait for me outside first. I'll go out to look for you after I pay the bill. Lu Yushi deliberately sent Lao Jia away. She didn't know what her purpose was. Lao Jia didn't doubt it. Well, I didn't bring any money. Sorry for the expense. I'll wait for you outside. Lao Jia watched Lao Jia leave the door and then asked the staff at the counter, Where's boss' son? The staff thought for a moment. The boss went to split some. He might be back in a while. As soon as he finished speaking, Sun Liang pushed the door open and entered. I saw a child with a cute hairstyle at the door just now. I guess it was you. I didn't expect you to really be here. Yes, you saw it too. There are people waiting for me outside, so I'll make it short. There will be many tourists from all over the world coming to visit this place next week. Moreover, the American clothing company has also sent people to look for the rights to act as a Chinese agent. At that time, I'll work hard to fight for it. The purpose of telling you is that you also know that I've opened a clothing store next door. At that time, I'll also recommend this place while recommending clothes, so I'll let you guys prepare for it. Lu Yushi said all this in one breath. Is the information reliable? Sun Liang asked just in case. Absolutely. All right then, I know what to do. When the time comes, I will use the funds to purchase the necessities, so I will tell you briefly here. Sun Liang also expressed it simply and clearly. And all right, Also, you can use the hairstyle of the little friend just now on the adults. It should also attract some tourists. I won't ask her to take your photo. I have already told the hairstylist the steps. You can ask him. As he spoke, he pointed at the hairstylist who had just cut Xiao Bei's hair. Okay, then I'm leaving. There are people waiting outside. Before she left, Lu Yu suddenly reminded him, buy whatever you want. Don't buy anything from a superstar brand. Sun Liang was puzzled. He did not know if he had heard her. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Lu Yushi did not say what Boss Sun had just said. It was not that she did not trust Lao Jie, but she did not want too many people to know about the secret of the hair salon. Xiao Bei, let's go. Let's go eat. When she saw Xiao Bei with a cute hairstyle, she could not help but hug her and kiss her. Okay. Xiao Bei excitedly pulled one hand after another onto the street. Lao Jie, Xiao Bei is a girl. Why do you want to cut her hair? Isn't it nice to have long hair? It's not that I don't want to have long hair for her. You know that it's very hot this summer, so I don't want her to have long hair. Such short hair suits her, and it's easy to dry. Lauman looked lovingly at Xiao Bei, who was taking small steps. It was indeed very hot this summer. It would be nice if it could be cooler. Suddenly, an idea ran into Lu Yushi's mind. It just so happened that she did not know what dress to design. Now that she thought about it, she felt that using cherry blossoms. Although she did not know much about cherry blossoms made people feel very natural and refreshing. It should be very easy to buy them in summer. Lu Yushi thought it through. After she had an idea, she was instantly excited. Xiao Bei, what do you want to eat today? Order whatever you want. Sister Xiao, she will definitely satisfy you today. Really? Thank you, Sister Xiao Shi. When she heard the food, Xiao Bei's eyes lit up. She was indeed a little foodie. Xiao Shi, you're spoiling her like this. Although she said that she was spoiling her, she was actually embarrassed to let Lu Yushi treat her. Aya, Lao Jie, don't worry. Xiao Bei is so obedient, she won't be spoiled. Besides, even if she's spoiled, wouldn't she still have a smart mother like you? Lu Yushi said jokingly. You're even more mischievous than Xiao Bei. Lao Min was a little helpless. Mischievous, mischievous. Xiao Bei repeated the last two words cutely. No, Xiao Bei is the most mischievous. Lu Yushi was cutely teasing Xiao Bei. Lao Min looked at the two of them with a smile. Towards Lu Yushi, she had already treated her like a younger sister because not only had she helped her out of her predicament, she had also helped her out during her most difficult time. She was very grateful for her help. After separating from Lao Min in the afternoon, Lu Yushi went straight to school for class. The strange thing was that everyone was gossiping about the issue, and no one seemed to notice her. The classmates who were close to gossiping listened. What do you think Lin Yuan is doing in our school? Could her girlfriend be here? The sensitive word Lin Yuan made Lu Yushi frown. She did not listen to the gossip below, but returned to her seat and wondered why Lin Yuan was here. Lu Yushi tried hard to recall. What was he doing here? Could it be that he had hooked up with Wang Maiha in the past few days in her previous life? He remembered that he had been here before, but she seemed to have forgotten the purpose of his visit. It seemed that she had to go and find out. Walking out of the classroom, she turned left and right and arrived at Wang Mai's class. When the male students saw Lu Yushi's arrival, they all started to cheer. They were so excited that they even whistled from time to time. Oh, Lu Yushi! Wow, this is really the first time Lu Yushi has seen the school beauty up close. I'm so excited. Another male student rolled his eyes at him. Which eye of yours saw it up close? Didn't you see that it was 4.5 meters away? What do you know? I said it was close. Seeing that the male student from his class was about to be seduced, Su Guangguan said jealously, Yo, you really don't come to the Three Treasures Palace for no reason. I wonder what our number one Miss Lu Yushi is doing here. Lu Yushi knew her. Although Su Guangguan was a girl, she was a famous female gangster in Linwang. She relied on her good looks to make friends outside the school and bullied other female students every few days. She was the kind of girl who would go up and give you a slap if you looked at her too much. As for Lu Yushi, she would never forget Su Guangguan. In her previous life, she and her followers bullied her very badly. They often locked her in when she went to the toilet and blocked her way after school. She would be slapped without saying a word from time to time. They would put insects and spiders in their school bags, causing her to suddenly cry in fear when she was taking her books in class. She had many times wondered why Su Guangguan would treat her like this. She did not provoke her, and she did not provoke her. Only later did she realize that she had a good relationship with Wang Maihe. She had also thought of reporting it to the school, but at that time, she had been timid and cowardly. Coupled with Su Guangguan's threat, she could only suppress everything in her heart. The current her was no longer the original Lu Yushi. She was the reborn Lu Yushi. She would double the amount of humiliation she had suffered in her previous life. Lu Yushi did not even look at her. She casually asked a male classmate who was closer to her, "Classmate, do you know where Wang Maihe went? I haven't seen her here." The male student turned around and looked at her. "I don't know. I didn't see her during one of my lessons." Didn't see her during one of her lessons as expected. Lin Yuan was here to look for Wang Maihe. It seemed that the two of them were completely in cahoots. Were they plotting something again? Come on, no matter how well prepared you are, I can always win. Thank you. Lu Yushi knew the situation and thanked the male student, preparing to leave. Stop, did I ask you to leave? Su Guangguan shouted angrily. Lu Yushi wanted to know what kind of trick she was up to, so she stopped in her tracks, turned around, and looked coldly at Su Guangguan. It's been 3 days, haven't you? How dare you leave without my order? Do you want to stay in the toilet longer? Su Guangguan was still arrogant. Just now, Lu Yushi's cold and indifferent attitude of turning around and leaving made her feel apprehensive. Now it seemed that she was thinking too much. She was still the same weak Lu Yushi who would listen to her every time she screamed. That's more like it. Tell me quickly, why are you looking for Wang Maihe? Su Guangguan was still as arrogant as ever. At this time, Su Guangguan still did not know that Lu Yushi and Wang Maihe were blood-related sisters, so he asked this out of curiosity. Lu Yushi smiled strangely and said, "What a joke! What does it have to do with you that I'm looking for Wang Maihe? Do you have the right to care about me?" When everyone heard Lu Yushi's answer, they were very impressed. This Su Guangguan often bullied people, so both boys and girls hated her to death. However, they were also worried about Lu Yushi's boldness. Su Guangguan's 4 followers exchanged glances with each other. They used their power to surround Lu Yushi. Other than Su Guangguan, the second-in-command girl, Lu Mei, pushed Lu Yushi. Although Lu Yushi stumbled, she managed to stabilize herself in time and did not fall. "Do you want to die?" Speaking in such a tone, "Have you forgotten your identity?" Lu Mei pushed and then threatened. However, Lu Yushi, was not easy to bully. She grabbed Lu Yushi's clothes and pushed Lu Mei to the ground. Lu Yushi looked down at her. "What tone I use is my business. As for my identity, I have nothing to say." The other 3 followers surrounding Lu Yushi saw that Lu Mei had fallen and quickly went to help her up. "You're F***king courting death." Lu Mei got up angrily. Lu Yushi rolled her eyes at her. "This is the price you pay for pushing me. If you push me twice as hard, I'll pay you back twice as hard. I'm telling you, don't mess with me." Su Guangguan saw Lu Yushi push Lu Mei down and was also shocked. Lu Yushi's words surprised her even more. How could this be? "Lu Yushi, when did you become so bold? Lu Yushi, what are you doing? How dare you push my people?" Su Guangguan was so angry that he couldn't even speak. Lu Yushi didn't seem to have much of a reaction to his words. She turned around and was about to leave. "Guangguan, what do you plan to do?" Looking at Lu Yushi's retreating figure, Lu Mei walked to Su Guangguan's side unwillingly. "Block her and call a few more people. If the tiger doesn't show its power, I'll be treated like a sick cat." "Lu Mei, yes." Looking at Su Guangguan, who was blocking the road in front of her, Lu Yushi sneered. As expected, when she was at school, she had already guessed that she would be blocked on the way home, so she specifically didn't ask the driver to pick her up. She wanted to meet them. "Lu Yushi." Su Guangguan looked at Lu Yushi in front of him proudly. "What's the matter?" These few words expressed all of Lu Yushi's emotions. Lu Mei was the first to stand out, looking as if she could do nothing to Lu Yushi. She walked in front of Lu Yushi and said, "Lu Yushi, how is it? You didn't expect this, did you? Push if you have the guts. Push again. Pushing you will only dirty my hands." "You." Lu Mei heard the slap in the air. "Lu Mei, stop, come here." Su Guangguan stopped Lu Mei in time. "HMPH, just you wait." She went back into the crowd, making a scene. Lu Yushi, are you Lu Yushi? I heard from my maid that you pushed her today, right? A man in his 20s said, his tone extremely inappropriate. You don't deserve to know whether I'm Lu Yushi or not, but I did push her. But like I said, she pushed me first. I only used twice as much strength to return the favor. Yo, this chick is quite daring. With so many people here, aren't you afraid that something will happen to you? The elegant man said. The people behind also joined in the jeering. Some even whistled. Lu Yushi only sneered and did not say a word. Su Guangguan, can I compare your current smile to fear? But it's too late to be afraid now. Since I've already cornered you here today, I can't let you go back this way. While you're still conscious, I can give you a first aid call. Lu Mei saw that Lu Yushi did not have any reaction after being cornered, and she was very unhappy. Lu Yushi, why are you so cheap? You're already cornered like this, yet you still don't show your attitude. If you kneel down and apologize to me, maybe I'll consider letting you go. Lu Yushi looked like she was watching a show, but she still did not say anything. Lu Yushi, don't go too far. Lu Mei's anger rose. What's wrong with me? I don't seem to have said anything. It's all you guys talking. Now that you're angry, you blame me. This doesn't seem to make sense, Lu Yushi replied calmly. She was not afraid of them. The only thing she could do in her previous life was to be bold in front of them. Su Guangguan hated Lu Yushi's current expression, which was neither laughing nor crying. Lu Yushi, tell me, why do I hate you so much? Why are you so cheap to make me hate you? Lu Yushi's next sentence almost angered everyone present to death. It's your business to hate me, as if you like me, I can sublimate. Su Guangguan was so angry that his face turned purple. You. Lu Yushi put on an innocent expression and repeated her words. Me? What about me? What about me? Lu Mei said, Guangguan, don't waste your breath on her. Talking to such A-B*TCH will only waste your saliva. Get used to it. Okay, I'll leave it to you. With Su Guangguan's words, Lu Mei sinisterly cupped her fists. Yes, I'll treat her well. With a look, a few girls followed Lu Mei and walked towards Lu Yushi. However, Lu Yushi looked on fearlessly in the face of danger. Lu Mei got closer and closer. As soon as she was in front of her, she raised her foot and kicked. When Lu Yushi saw this, she dodged to the side. Lu Mei lost her balance and fell to the ground. Lu Mei's fall made her feel embarrassed. She got up in anger and said, Lu Yushi, how dare you dodge? If I don't beat you into the hospital today, my surname will not be Lu. Lu Mei's harsh words made Lu Yushi even more disdainful. If you want to kick me, I won't dodge. Do you think I'm an idiot or an idiot? Su Guangguan couldn't stand it anymore. You too, go help her catch the person. These men didn't want to get involved in this matter, but since Su Guangguan had already spoken, it wasn't right not to help, so they still chose to help. Women were always unable to compete with men's strength, so the two men caught Lu Yushi right away. Lu Yushi, now you can't dodge? Hee, you're still too inexperienced to fight with us. Lu Mei rubbed her fists and laughed mockingly. Is that so? I don't think so. Lu Yushi still had a look of what she wanted to do to me. She had already calculated the time. If there were no accidents, someone would arrive in time. This made Lu Mei even angrier. Lu Yushi, I'll King beat you to death today. What are you doing? Stop. A voice interjected, causing everyone to stop their actions. It's over. Run quickly. The police are here. The words of the elegant man caused everyone present to panic. They took their things and ran. Even Lu Mei, who had just said that she was going to beat herself to the hospital, had disappeared. In a short while, only Lu Yushi was left. Lu Yushi could not help but sigh. She was really well trained and ran faster than a rabbit. Miss, are you okay? The police immediately stopped to ask. I'm fine. They shouldn't have run far. You don't have to worry about me. Go and chase them. Lu Yushi pushed the police away to show that she was fine. The police also saw that she was really fine. Miss, it's not convenient for me to take you to the police station now. If it's convenient for you, can you go by yourself? Wait for us to go back and take a statement. The police asked sincerely. Lu Yushi agreed without hesitation. Okay, I got it. Hurry up and chase them. Actually, on the way back, Lu Yushi already knew what would happen, so she called 110 as soon as she left the school gate. Now, it seemed that the time was just right. Although they were only high school students and should not call the police to destroy her innocence, she was not innocent. No matter what, she called the police because she felt that Su Guangguan and Lu Mei had bullied too many people if they did not give her some education. What would happen in the future? As for those gangsters in society, they would only be locked up for a few days at most. It was not a big deal. At the police station, Miss Lu, can you identify them? The police quickly caught Su Guangguan, Lu Mei, and the other women, but the man ran too fast and couldn't catch up. Lu Yushi saw the dark faces of Su Guangguan and Lu Mei and felt extremely comfortable in her heart. Police uncle, thank you for coming in time. Otherwise, I don't know how I would have been bullied by them. Now, you even bravely caught them and asked for their statements. You guys are really amazing. Lu Yushi suddenly burst out with praise for her acting skills. The praise stunned the police officers. Haha, it's nothing. Serving the people is our mission. A police officer answered embarrassedly. This angered Su Guangguan and Lu Mei. Lu Yushi, how dare you call the police? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call the police. It's just that there are too many of you. I was afraid, so I called the police and asked the police officers to save me. Lu Yushi said with a pitiful expression, which made the police officers in the police station feel sorry for her. Lu Yushi, stop pretending. You were so arrogant just now. Who are you pretending for now? I feel disgusted just looking at you. I'm going to tear your mouth apart, Lu Mei said as she jumped up from the bench. She wanted to walk towards Lu Yushi. Stop. Do you know where this is? This is the police station. If you continue like this, do you want to leave? The police officer stood on Lu Yushi's side. The police officer took a document and handed it to Lu Yushi. Miss Lu, there's a document here. You can leave after signing it. Okay. Thank you, police officer. Lu Yushi's sweet smile made the police officer feel even more strongly for Lu Yushi's injustice. You guys, hurry up and call the family to sign you out. Otherwise, you can stay here. The same police officer had a different attitude. I've already signed it. Then, Uncle Police Officer, if there's nothing else, I'll take my leave first. Lu Yushi politely waved her hand to let everyone have a better impression of her. When she left, Lu Yushi could not help but sneer at them. Lu Mei, who was already hot-tempered, became even more agitated. Lu Yushi, I'm not done with you. Quiet, did you hear that? If you keep arguing, I'll lock you all in. The police officer's words immediately silenced the irritable Lu Mei. Su Guangguan's gaze became completely frightening. Lu Mei, don't be like this. We have plenty of time in the future. Sister, I heard from my classmates that you went to the classroom to look for me today. Why did you look for me? As soon as she returned home, she received a question from Wang Maiha. Lu Yushi walked straight to the sofa in the hall and sat down to massage her calves, feeling a little tired. I originally wanted to go shopping with you after school today, but who knew that you were suddenly not in the classroom? All right, you are not in class today. Where did you go? Lu Yushi very cleverly threw the question to her. Wang Maiha stammered, I suddenly felt a little uncomfortable in my stomach today, so I went to the toilet. Oh, why would it take so long to go to the toilet? Lu Yushi looked at Wang Maiha meaningfully. Wang Maiha did not expect her to ask this, and actually did not know how to respond. That's because I really felt too much pain, so I even went to the school's medical room to prescribe some medicine. It was not a stomachache, but her own Lin Yuan suddenly looked for her and said that he had liked her for a long time and asked her to be his girlfriend. She knew that Lin Yuan's family was not bad, and he could be considered influential in city, and although the company was not as good as the Lu Corporation, it was not much worse. Lin Yuan was the only son of Lin Fuxing of the Lin Corporation, and he was also the only heir of the Lin Corporation. If she knew him, she could use him a deal with Lu Yushi. This should be a good choice. Oh, I see. Lu Yushi made her anxious. Yes, sister, let's go shopping tomorrow. What do you think? Wang Maiha invited her. Lu Yushi thought quickly. That's good too. I really have something that I haven't bought. Tomorrow night, after self-study, let's go to the mall to take a look. She wanted to see what she was up to. I'm so excited. I've been here for so long, and this is my first time shopping with you. I'm so happy. Wang Maya's acting was so good that there was nothing to say. She acted like she was looking forward to it. If Lu Yushi hadn't seen through her in her previous life, she would have thought that she had really changed. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm going upstairs to take a shower. Lu Yushi didn't want to stay with her for another minute. She just wanted to take the opportunity to escape. As soon as she opened the door, she was greeted by a cute little pudding. She picked up pudding and threw it on the bed in a relaxed manner. It's so comfortable. I don't want to move anymore. Pudding, tell me, how should I face this long-lasting war? Although Pudding didn't understand, it chose to shake its tail loyally when its master gently stroked it. Sigh, I really don't know what to do next. I don't have any ideas at all. Lu Yushi hugged Pudding and tried to express her unhappiness. Perhaps only Pudding could be her own tree hole. D. The unique ringtone of her phone rang. She picked it up and saw that it was a message from an unknown number. Lu Yushi was full of doubts. Who was it? It seemed that not many people knew her number. What was this unknown number? A message from a liar. She opened it curiously. Hang in there, you still have me. These few words made Lu Yushi's mood surge. The person who said these words seemed to be able to guess what she was thinking. Who was this person who would send such a message to her? Lu Yushi's fingers quickly pressed the keyboard to reply. Who are you? Her phone rang again very quickly. The person who protects you. This sentence made Lu Yushi even more confused. She remembered that in her previous life, other than Lin Yuan, she had never met another man. It was impossible for her to have such an angel. Tell me your name. Quickly tell me. Are you Lin Yuan? The text message was sent quickly. Lu Yushi was very expectant as she waited for a reply. The message rang again. He doesn't deserve to protect you. Lu Yushi was furious. She kept asking and asking, but she did not get to the main point. Until now, she still did not know who the other party was. Perhaps it was some perverted pervert. Tell me quickly. If you don't tell me who you are, I'll call the police. After Lu Yushi sent this sentence, there was no reply to the text message. This made Lu Yushi 100% sure that this was a message from a pervert. But how did the pervert know her number? Could it be that the phone company leaked her information? Knock, knock. There was a knock on the door. Who is it? Please come in. Xiaoxi, I'm here to disturb you. Ochi came in with a 5-string score. What's wrong? Why don't you know? Yes, there are a lot of things that I don't know. I almost can't understand what the teacher is talking about. Ochi scratched his head because it was really hard to understand. But did you know that I know this? Maybe I don't know it either. Ochi, I don't know. I keep feeling like you know everything, so I can't find you. Lu Yushi looked at the 5-string score. Did you learn piano today? Xiaoxi, how did you know? You're amazing. Ochi looked surprised. It's okay, I just saw it. I do know how to play the piano, but you have to promise me that you'll keep it a secret. Lu Yushi said very sneakily. She did not want others to know. Because she had never touched a musical instrument in this life, it would be suspicious if she suddenly said that she knew how to play a musical instrument. Xiaoxi, don't worry. I think I'll keep it a secret here. Ochi made a cute gesture to seal her mouth. Of course I'll keep it a secret. If I don't, I won't tell you. I'm just reminding you not to tell anyone, especially the mother and daughter. Do you understand? Ochi said confidently. Yes, Xiaoxi, don't worry. I know what to do. I swear, I won't tell anyone else. Otherwise, I'll die a horrible death. Lu Yushi quickly stopped her hand from swearing. What are you doing? I'm just asking you to keep a secret. Why are you swearing? I believe you. Don't swear so easily. Oh, then I understand. I won't swear so easily in the future. Ochi's innocent look completely defeated Lu Yushi. Okay, pick up your 5-line score and follow me. Let's go. I'll take you somewhere. Remember, walk gently. Lu Yushi said sneakily while taking off her shoes to reduce her voice. Ochi imitated Lu Yushi and took off her shoes and held them in his hand. He carefully followed behind Lu Yushi. Of course, there was also Pudding who wagged her tail and followed behind. Xiaoxi, where are we going? Ochi's voice was lowered to the lowest level. Lu Yushi was still sneaky. Just follow me. Because it was nighttime, the servants were ready to pack up and rest. So Lu Yushi and Ochi easily sneaked out of the door. Now, put on your shoes and follow me to the lawn. Remember, when you pass by the window, Remember to keep your head down and don't let the servants see you. Although Ochi didn't understand why they were doing this, she still felt very excited. It was like filming a detective film. It was so interesting. Liu Yushi really did not understand why Ouchi had to run and laugh at the same time. She could not help but laugh as well. Can you imagine the two girls running around the backyard in the middle of the night without sleeping and laughing at the same time? Here we are. After laughing foolishly for a long time, Liu Yushi suddenly mentioned it. Ochi looked up and said, "Wow, it's so beautiful. It even has a shiny roof." Liu Yushi proudly boasted, "Of course, this is my mother's favorite place. My mother loves this place very much." "Yes, it's really beautiful. What about Ani? I haven't seen Ani since I've been here for so long." Ochi accidentally asked Liu Yushi about her pain. Liu Yushi's eyes dimmed. "Mom passed away. She passed away when I was young. I'm sorry, I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't know." Ochi realized what he had asked and quickly apologized. Liu Yushi smiled and said, "It's okay. It's all in the past. Let her go. I will use my best attitude to meet the challenges every day." Liu Yushi pushed open the door. The door was well maintained. Although it had been a long time, it did not rust. The lights were next to the door. One could wipe it with one's hand. The lights were also very bright. Perhaps it was because there were people coming to check on it every month. Wow, so many musical instruments. The first thing that came into sight was the neatly arranged musical instruments. There were guitars, pianos, basses, drums, and all kinds of musical instruments. The room was very empty. Other than the neatly arranged musical instruments, there were dancing mirrors surrounding the room. This was one of Mother's favorite places when she was alive. It was quite far from the main house and was surrounded by grass. After closing the doors and windows, the soundproofing was also the best. According to Mother used to stay here to dance and practice piano whenever she was free. "I'll teach you here. What do you think?" This place was soundproof and had many musical instruments. It was the best place to practice music. "Here? That's great. I love this place so much." Ochi was so excited that she even turned around. Liu Yushi walked to the piano and gently pushed it away. Her slender white fingers pressed the FA tone on the strings of the piano, touching every black and white muscle. It was as if she could feel her mother's warmth. In her memory, her mother would always play the piano with a smile, while she herself would dance stiffly with her short arms. Liu Yushi sat on one side of the piano and patted the chair on the other side. "You sit here and look at me. I'll use the low key. You use the high key." Ochi's learning ability was very strong. She immediately caught up with Liu Yushi's rhythm. She actually learned a first-hand song in a short period of time. This was something that Liu Yushi never expected. "Ochi, you're too amazing. You must have learned it in one go. Didn't you say that you don't know how to read the 5-line score?" Liu Yushi couldn't help but ask in surprise. Ochi scratched her head in embarrassment. "Yes, it's really hard for me to understand the score, but as long as I watch you play and listen to it, I think I know how to play the piano." "Ochi, are you a genius?" As expected, she was the queen of the songs and had such a talent for music. "Aha, I'm not amazing. Speaking of amazing, I'm not as amazing as you. By the way, Xiaoxi, apart from playing the piano, do you know anything else?" Liu Yushi glanced at the musical instrument behind her. Guitar, drum set, harp, and the like. "I know a little of everything else." "Why?" "No, I was just asking. I really didn't expect you to be so amazing, Xiaoxi. I really hope that I could be so amazing in the future." "Oh," she said sentimentally. "Don't worry. Your music will be super awesome in the future," Liu Yushi said. She was good at almost everything, but she didn't say the last sentence. Many years later, Liu Yu wouldn't know that her rebirth had changed a lot of things. In fact, the famous O.T. Ho was actually trained by her. Really? I hope so too. By the way, Xiaoxi, why do you have so many musical instruments? Did you learn them from Annie? No, a teacher taught me. It was not a teacher. It was very strange. In her previous life, when her mother was still alive, she liked music very much, but she did not like it herself. However, after her mother passed away, she felt that every song that her mother played was a precious memory. During that period of time abroad, she missed her mother even more, so she learned another major there. Perhaps she had inherited her mother's talent, so she learned it very easily and learned it very well. Her teacher liked her very much. All right, let's not talk about it anymore. There's still some time now. Let's repeat the song from before. Lu Yushi interrupted Ochi's ridiculous fantasy. Xiao Shi, can we ask you a question? Ochi hesitated for a long time and finally asked, What question? As she answered the question, her fingers did not stop. Ochi, can I know why you don't want me to tell them that we're here? When she heard this, her fingers stopped. Lu Yushi looked at Ochi, who had a sincere look in her eyes, and said, since I feel that I can trust you, I'll tell you. But this can only be our secret. Yes, I promise. After listening to Lu Yushi's words, Ochi did not dare to say the words, I swear. Lu Yushi stood up and walked closer to the other musical instruments. She gently stroked them with her fingers. The reason why I don't want others to know is that there are bad people living in our Lu family now. Their actions could kill me at any time. I don't want them to know too much about me. I want to become stronger. I want to protect myself. I want to protect my family. The deaths of these two people made Oyuchi unable to regain her senses for a long time. Her voice trembled terribly as she spoke. Xiao Shi, who are they? Lu Yushi's gaze suddenly became fierce. They are Wang Yun, Wang Maiha. Ah, isn't Miss Wang your sister? Why would she harm you? No, she's not my sister. She's only pretending for my family's money. When Lu Yushi mentioned them, her emotions were a little over the top. Wave after wave of shock caused Oyuchi to be at a loss. How could it be? She's so arrogant and bullied her family members. She's actually a fake daughter. Yes, that's right. One day, I will let them know how powerful I, Lu Yushi, am. Now, I will make them want to live happily for a few days. I, Lu Yushi, will make them fall from heaven to hell. Lu Yushi's anger could not be described with words. Seeing Lu Yushi like this, Ochi's heart ached. She was obviously 1 year younger than him, but she had to endure so many tests. She had endured more pain than many people. Xiaoxi, don't worry. I will study hard and won't let you down. If I have the ability in the future, I will definitely do my best to help you. Ochi swore in her heart that she would protect this girl and not let her get hurt too much. Lu Yushi was amused by her cute expression. Okay, what did we agree on? Study hard and help me fight against foreign enemies when you have the ability in the future. Okay. Lu Yushi's joke was remembered by Ochi. Many years later, she would often tell the children about a beautiful and smart young lady who did not mind her poverty and reached out to help her. According to Lu Yushi's agreement, after school the next night, she went shopping with Wang Maiha. Therefore, after 9 o'clock in the evening, Master Chi came to the school to pick them up to the LU shopping mall. Sister, I'm so excited. It's my first time shopping with you. I feel so happy. It's as if my long-awaited wish suddenly came true. Wang Maiha's expressions and smiles reached the highest level of performance. Lu Yushi secretly rolled her eyes. I'm not excited at all. I came out with you because I want to know how you spent the Lu family's money. And most importantly, I want to see the specific plan between you and Lin Yuan so that I could be somewhat guarded. Hee hee. But she responded with a smile. Sister, let's go to the clothing area. After saying that, she did not care whether Lu Yushi agreed or not. She pulled her arm and walked away. Here. Wang Maiha brought Lu Yu to what seemed to be the most expensive clothing area. Sister, do you know? The clothes in this area are all from the best clothes in every corner of the world. Almost all of them are made by masters. Wang Maiha introduced confidently, as if she was afraid that others would not know. This was indeed the most expensive area in the clothing area of them all. It seemed that either Wang Maiha often overspent, or she had begun to understand the mall and other company matters without her knowledge. Sister, let's go in and take a look. Wang Maiha called Lu Yushi sister, which made Lu Yushi uncomfortable. Okay, she did not want to arouse suspicion, so Lu Yushi followed her in and looked around like an experienced veteran. Seeing Wang Maiha's excited eyes, Lu Yushi's eyes had a subtle change. Regarding Wang Maiha's counterfeiting, Lu Yushi could actually use a parent-child DNA to chase them out, but she could not because in her previous life, Wang Maiha and her daughter had done all kinds of bad things to her, however. There were many things that they and Lin Yuan were not capable of doing. There must be an unknown manipulator behind Wang Maiha. She had to use them to draw out the mastermind behind the scenes. However, right now, she was not clear about that power, so she could not alert the enemy. She could only make herself stronger so that she could resist the impending army. Let's see who had such a great hatred towards the Liu family and forced them to their deaths. Sister, have you found it? I think this one is not bad. Wang Maiha pointed at a light green lotus lace knee-length skirt. This lady has good taste. This lotus lace skirt is also known as the Lotus Garden. It's made by hand in Italy. It has just been shipped back today, and you've already taken a fancy to it. If you put it on, miss, you'll definitely stun a lot of people. Your noble temperament and beautiful clothes will give you extra points for your charm. Wang Maiha was dazzled by the compliments of the salesperson. Sister, what do you think? Wang Maiha showed off to Liu Yushi excitedly. Well, it's all right. Liu Yushi, on the other hand, only yawned one after another in response to Wang Maiha's excitement. Sister, do you like it? I'll buy it for you. Wang Maiha looked like she was very generous. In Liu Yushi's eyes, she clearly liked it to death, yet she pretended to give it to her. Moreover, she used the Liu family's money to pretend to be generous and bought it for her. She was really smart. Okay, since sister wants to give it to me, of course I have to accept it. Otherwise, you'll be so sad. Liu Yushi said happily that she wanted to accept it. Wang Maiha originally thought that Liu Yushi would politely reject it, but she did not expect that she would actually say that she wanted to accept it. She really liked this dress, but the price must not be cheap. She had swindled some pocket money from the Liu family and then lost it. This time, she really lost both the wife and the soldiers. Wang Maiha's face was pale as she took out her credit card. She was extremely regretful that she had actually said that she wanted to give it to Liu Yushi just now. Her heart ached so much for her. Sister, what's wrong? You can't be reluctant to give it up, right? Liu Yushi asked as she watched the show. No, of course not. You're my sister. How can I not be willing to give it to you? Isn't this a joke? Wang Maiha did not expect that her thoughts had been completely guessed by Liu Yushi. She was so worried that she missed a beat, and her whole body started to speak nervously. I'm just joking. Don't be nervous. Sister, are all your jokes so funny? Hee hee. Wang Maiha nervously smiled to ease her emotions. Then you pay first. I'll wait for you outside. Liu Yushi left feeling secretly pleased. After Liu Yushi walked out, Wang Maiha's expression instantly darkened. How much is it? Hello, Mississippi. It's a total of 220,000 yuan. Please enter your password. As she said that, she transferred the credit card machine to Wang Maiha. What? 220,000 yuan? Go ahead and snatch it. Wang Maiha had been in a good mood since the beginning. Now that she heard about so much money, her temper immediately flared up. Yes, Mississippi. I believe that our salesperson has already explained to you just now. This is a silk dress made purely by hand in Italy. It's all sewn out by a needle and thread. 220,000 yuan is definitely the most reasonable price. Wang Maiha really could not bring herself to pull a long face. She could only enter the password with a dark face and look at the money that had disappeared from the card with a pained expression. When she took the wrap bag out of the door, Wang Maiha's expression instantly changed 360 degrees. Wang Maiha smiled very sweetly. Sister, I've paid the money. I'm really sorry. It's not a New Year's Day. Why would I accept your gift? Liu Yuxi said as she took it over without holding back. Wang Maiha said with a fake smile, It's okay, as long as you like it. I like it. Why wouldn't I like it? I'll definitely take good care of it when sister buys it. When she said that she would take care of it, Liu Yushi noticed Wang Maiha's expression. It was extremely ugly. I'm very beautiful. I'm very charming. Suddenly, Wang Maiha's cell phone rang. Sister, I'm sorry, I have to take this call. While answering the phone, she ran far away. As she spoke, she looked at Liu Yushi. According to Liu Yushi's experience in her previous life, there must be something wrong with Wang Maiha. Sure enough, Wang Maiha came to bid her farewell. Sister, I'm sorry. My classmate has something to ask me. I might have to go first. Why don't you go shopping again? Okay, I got it. If you have something to do, you can go first. I'll go shopping again. Lu Yushi generously said that she was fine. Thank you, sister. I'm really sorry. It's okay. You can go if you have something to do, Lu Yushi said with a smile. Okay, then I'm leaving. After saying that, she walked down the elevator. Of course, Lu Yushi would not give up such a good opportunity to follow her. Therefore, the moment the elevators closed, Lu Yushi started another elevator. Wang Maiha called for a taxi, and Lu Yushi quickly called for a car without being noticed. Master, quick, follow the car in front. Don't let him find out. Miss, don't worry. My skills are excellent. I won't be found out, the driver boasted proudly. Seeing that Lu Yushi ignored him, he touched his nose and started driving seriously. The taxi followed them to a Western restaurant called Delicious. As soon as Wang Maiha got off the taxi, she went to the restaurant. Lu Yushi paid and followed her. You're here? Why are you so fast? Lin Yuan said in surprise when he saw Wang Maiha. How can I not be fast? I'm just taking a stroll in the nearby Lu shopping mall. Moreover, you were so anxious to find me just now. I suddenly left Lu Yushi there nervously. I don't know if she will suspect me, Wang Maiha complained. It can't be. Lu Yushi shouldn't be such a sensitive person, right? Lu Yushi chose a place closer to them where they could hear their conversation. She sat down with her back facing them. Wang Maiha and Lin Yuan did not notice her at all. Tell me, why are you in such a hurry to find me? Wang Maiha looked as if she would not stop until she gave a reason. Of course there's something. Look, Lin Yuan took out a group of photos and handed them to her. What are they? Wang Maiha took them in puzzlement. After taking a look, all the complaints turned into smiles. How did you get these photos? Lin Yuan proudly put the photos into his previous pocket. You don't have to care about this. I naturally have my own channels. When I put these photos on the school newspaper, there will be a time when Lu Yushi, will become famous. When that time comes, everyone will say that she has an indecent lifestyle. It's really a perfect combination of both. Wang Maiha was very happy when she thought about how these things in the school newspaper would put Lu Yushi in a dilemma. She just stole my favorite dress and caused me to lose more than 200,000 yuan. I'm so angry. Wang Maiha was so angry that she was about to explode. All right, what dress? I'll buy 10 or 8 pieces. It's better and more expensive than that one. So don't be angry, Lin Yuan comforted her. That's different. The meaning is different. What's the use of having more? Despite Lin Yuan's many temptations, the greedy Wang Maiha was unmoved. Lin Yuan suddenly thought of something. Actually, I have an idea. If the meaning is the same, it's fine. Or even better. Do you want to hear it? What idea? That's right. We'll sell the photos to a few newspapers and let them promote them more vigorously. This way, not only can we make money, but we can also make her infamous. Wang Mai's eyes lit up. This idea is reliable. Yuan, you're really too smart. That delicate voice made Lin Yuan's heart burst with joy. Lu Yushi, who was at the side, had the urge to vomit when she heard it. However, what kind of photo was it? Lu Yushi could not help but pay close attention to it. What kind of photo had fallen into their hands recently? She had not done anything that would be reported, so what kind of photo was it? In her previous life, although Wang Maiha and she went shopping together a lot of times, she had secretly come to date Lin Yuan, but there were no photos. Lu Yushi tried hard to recall, but she was still at a loss. Sir, may I ask if we can order now? The waiter came up at the right time. Wang Maiha and Lin Yuan both ordered steak. Maiha, why do you hate her so much? Lin Yuan raised his glass and shook it. Wang Mai's grip on the glass tightened. Because she took away my things. I'm jealous of her. One day, I'll take back all her things. Lu Yushi, who was sitting not far away, smiled. Things? What did she take away from her? What was hers? She should just say it. Miss, may I ask what you need? The sudden arrival of the waiter gave Lu Yuxi a fright. She was even a little flustered. This steak, thank you. Wang Maiha, Lin Yuan, heard the voice and came over. Sister, why are you here? Aren't you shopping at the mall? Lu Yushi did not know how to explain. What a coincidence. It just arrived too. I didn't expect to meet you here. The word just arrived made Wang Maiha relax a lot, afraid that Lu Yushi would hear the conversation just now. She probed, Sister, You didn't hear anything just now, right? Hear what? Do you have some secret that you can't tell others? Lu Yushi's feigning ignorance was top-notch. It's good that you didn't. Actually, it's nothing much. Lu Yushi pointed at Lin Yuan and asked, Sister, is this the classmate you were talking about? He looks so familiar. Don't you want to introduce him? Hello, Miss Lu. My name is Lin Yuan. Nice to meet you. As she said that, she extended her right hand. Lin Yuan's pretense made Lu Yushi disgusted. In her previous life, she didn't recognize this kind of person. She was really stupid. Lu Yushi didn't want to shake hands, so she quickly changed the topic. Mr. Lin, I think we've met somewhere before. Lin Yuan put his hand down awkwardly. Haha, Miss Lu, you're so forgetful. Do you still remember the English competition last time? Very talented, I got 3rd place. Oh, so it's you. Lu Yushi's expression was rich. If one did not know better, they would have thought that she had just remembered. Lin Yuan looked at Lu Yushi. Although she was pretty, she had stolen his 1st place. He was filled with disgust towards her. Yes, fortunately, Miss Lu remembered. Miss Lu is really beautiful and elegant. It really makes my heart speed up. Haha, Mr. Lin, you're serious. Sister, you rushed here in such a hurry just now. Are you here to see Mr. Lin? Mr. Lin isn't your boyfriend, right? Lu Yushi's guess frightened Wang Maiha. No, of course not. Yuan and I are just ordinary friends, not the kind of relationship you think. Moreover, when you weren't here just now, Yuan said that he actually admires you the most. Wang Mai's mouth was really sharp. What did she mean when Lin Yuan said he admires me when I wasn't here just now? They were clearly discussing about my photos just now, but she could really say that the black was white. Miss Lu, I do admire your character and character. I don't know if I can pursue you. Lin Yuan's appearance as a gentleman really annoyed Lu Yushi. If she was in her previous life, she would definitely blush and nod her head when she saw this scene. However, she was no longer the silly girl from her previous life. She would not be silly enough to fall into Lin Yuan's trap. She was going to give him a taste of his own medicine. Mr. Lin, you must be joking. Other than having a good family background and a good body, I am the worst in everything. Don't tease me. Lu Yushi cleverly retreated to advance. Lin Yuan smiled gentlemanly and said, Miss Lu, why do you have to say that about yourself? You are indeed very outstanding. I, Lin Yuan, will never misjudge a person. That's right, sister. Yuan is a pretty good person. Just agree to her pursuit. I believe that the two of you are a match made in heaven. Wang Maiha encouraged from the side. She was not stupid. In her previous life, she was tricked because of Wang Maiha's instigation. In this life, if she was tricked again, she would be even dumber than a pig. I'm sorry, I can't agree. You're not my type. Lu Yushi rejected without hesitation. Sister, Wang Maiha did not think that Lu Yushi would not fall for it. Did she discover something? No matter what you say, I really admire you. I will not give up easily. Lu Yushi, I want to pursue you, Lin Yuan said confidently. Lu Yushi did not take it seriously at all. It's up to you. If you want to pursue her, that's your business. I won't stop you. As she said that, she took her bag and prepared to leave. Sister, you guys eat first. I have to leave first. The waiter had just served the steak. Sister, aren't you going to eat? Wang Maiha asked hypocritically. She could not wait for her to leave. I'm not going to eat. Waiter, the bill. After bidding farewell to Lu Yushi, Wang Maiha and Lin Yuan's natures seemed to be revealed. Wang Maiha said, Look, when you said you wanted to pursue her, you didn't even look at how smug she was. I really can't stand it. Let her be smug for a while longer. Soon, she won't be able to be smug anymore. When a newspaper comes out, I want to see how she will explain it, Lin Yuan said craftily. HMPH, that's right. I want to let her have some sweetness first. This is only the first step. In the future, she will have to suffer. Yuan, you said that you would protect me well. Is that true? Wang Maiha looked at Lin Yuan lovingly, trying to find an answer. Lin Yuan gently grabbed Wang Maiha and gently stroked her. Silly, of course what I said is true. How could I lie to you? Yuan, you're so nice. Wang Maiha was so touched that she squeezed out a few tears. All right, Maiha. Why do I feel that Lu Yushi has an inexplicable hostility towards me? From what you said just now, it was obvious. Did she hear something just now? Lin Yuan recalled the scene just now and had some misgivings. Wang Mai, huh? I don't think so. According to what you said, if she heard our conversation just now, she should also have hostility towards me. But I don't feel that there's anything different about her. Maybe she simply doesn't like you yet. So Yuan, don't think too much. It can't be such a coincidence. If you work harder, you should be able to hook the fish very quickly. All right, since that's the case, I can rest assured. However, are you so unjealous? Lin Yuan asked seriously. Wang Maiha pursed her lips. I'm a little jealous, but for the sake of the plan, I will bear with it. Don't worry, I will help you. Only fish will eat bait. The two of them looked at each other and smiled. They raised their wine glasses as if they were celebrating in advance. Cheers! At the Liu residence. Xiaoxi, you're back. Have you seen Maiha? I heard from Maiha that she went out shopping with you tonight, Xiaoxi. However, it's almost 11 o'clock now. Why are you the only one back? Wang Yin questioned as soon as she reached home. Liu Yuxi rolled her eyes. Although she went out with me, she couldn't ask me for it, even if she was missing. She had arms and legs. How could I hold her back? Haha. Aunt Yin, although my sister went out with me, I left by myself, so I don't know anymore. It seems that when I came back, my sister was with a man named Lin Yuan. Although she really didn't like Wang Yin, it wasn't the right time to fall out with her. Man? What man? Wang Yin was surprised, so was Liu Yuxi. She guessed that Wang Maiha did not tell Wang Yun about Lin Yuan. Then Aunt Yin, I will go upstairs if you have nothing else to say. If you have anything you want to know, you can ask your sister. She did not have the time to care about superfluous things. Liu Yuxi did not know what the photo that Lin Yuan mentioned looked like at all. She did not even know how to deal with it. Forget it. Things will work out as they go. For a few days, there were no reports or news reports. In fact, Liu Yuxi knew that this was just the calm before the storm. Perhaps she was waiting for a better opportunity to explode. The thing that Liu Yu could not stand the most was that every day after school, Lin Yuan would bring a bunch of flowers to attract attention at school. Miss Liu, please agree to date me. Yang Ran pulled Liu Yuxi aside in confusion. Xiaoxi, who is this man? He looks a little familiar. Since when did you have such a passionate suitor? Liu Yuxi shrugged. Who knows? I'm not familiar with him. Yang Ran, why would he pursue you for no reason? Who knows? He must be retarded. As for you saying that he looks familiar, it's because he got 3rd place in the English competition last time. You should have seen him before, so he looks familiar. The mention of 3rd place in the English competition made Yang Ran angry. It's this guy who got 3rd place? I was wondering why he looked so familiar. I know him even if he turns to ashes. Didn't you see what their school said about our school on the day of the competition? I get angry whenever they say that. Xiaoxi, I'm telling you, if you agree to be with him, I'll die for you to see. Really? Then I'll agree to be with him. Are you really going to die? Liu Yuxi teased Yang Ran jokingly. Yang Ran's face turned pale. Liu Yuxi laughed loudly. Haha, I'm just joking with you. I don't want such a man. You're annoying. You're scaring me. Yang Ran slapped Liu Yuxi lightly, causing Liu Yuxi to gasp in pain. Mr. Lin, I'm begging you not to come here again. I really won't agree to it. Can you stop disturbing my life? Liu Yuxi said impatiently. There were many people at the school gate after school. Although Liu Yuxi's voice was not loud, it was enough to reach the ears of others. Isn't this Lin Yuan from the school next door? Why is he coming to our school? Can't you see? He's begging our Liu Yuxi to date him. Unfortunately, Liu Yuxi doesn't like him and directly rejected him. How delightful. That's right. Let's see if their school still dares to bully our school arrogantly. The students' discussions spread to Lin Yuan's ears without a doubt. Lin Yuan's expression became worse and worse. Yang Ran added fuel to the fire and said, Mr. Lin, are you all right? You don't look too good. Why don't you go back today and come back another day? Lin Yuan's face turned from black to purple, and he left with a HMPH. Yang Ran looked at his departing figure and was in a good mood. Xiaoxi, come. Let's go to my house for dinner. We'll come for evening self-study later. The last time you spoke so eloquently, my mother kept nagging about you, asking you to go for a meal. Liu Yuxi thought for a moment. All right then, I'll call home later to let you know. That's great, let's go. This time, my mother wants you to check if it's a younger brother or sister. Lu Yushi expressed her helplessness. Your mother treats me like a B ultrasound. How can I tell? Haha, I think so too. My mother has prepared a lot. The voice was getting further and further away. Lin Yuan, who had not gone far, suddenly poked his head out. Lu Yushi, you've gone too far. She picked up the phone in her hand. Hello. Is this an entertainment news agency? Miss, you're back. Miss Lu, you're here? Mama Lu took their backpacks. Where's Xiaoxi? Lin LANMG ran down the stairs as fast as usual. Yang Ran frowned and complained. Mom, why are you still like this? Didn't I tell you that you're not alone now? Didn't I tell you to be careful? Why are you still acting like you're your own mother? I say, Yang Ran, have you grown wings? Do you dare to teach your mother a lesson? Lin LANMG grabbed Yang Ran's ear and scolded. Lu Yushi smiled and looked at the pair of clowns. Yes, Annie Lin, Xiao Ran is right. You're pregnant now and not alone. Activities are too intense just now are not allowed for pregnant women. So, Annie Lin, you have to be careful. But when I was pregnant with this wretched girl, I often helped her father deal with the company's matters and often stayed up late. Now look, this girl is still alive and kicking. Lin LANMG was a little proud when she said this. Lu Yushi explained patiently. Auntie Lin, today is different from the past. I heard from Xiao Ran that you had a stomachache last week, so you have to be more careful. Otherwise, it could easily turn into a miscarriage. Lin LANMG was both shocked and afraid when she heard that. Oh, I see. Then Xiaoxi, I understand. Now, I will definitely behave myself and not let you worry about me. Oh, and last week, your Uncle Yang hired a nutritionist to specially help me recover. I asked him to make chicken soup for me. You should drink some later. Look at you. You must have been very hard preparing for the college entrance exam recently. You've lost a lot of weight. Auntie Lin is very concerned about you. Lin LANMG was very concerned about Lu Yushi. This made Lu Yushi very touched. When she heard this, Yang Ran was not happy. Mom, am I really your biological child? I've also been working hard these past few days to stay up late to study. I've also had a tough time. Besides, look, I've also lost a lot of weight. How have you lost weight? Why don't I see it? Why do I feel like you've gained weight? Lin Lan Mei lazily looked up. Yang Ran wanted to cry, but no tears came out. Mom, you're too biased. You can tell that Xiaoxi is thinner. I've lost so much weight, and you're still saying that I've gained weight. Sob, sob. You don't think that I'm my biological mother. Okay, I really can't stand you. You're so noisy. I specially asked the nutritionist to make the soup for you guys. Lin Lam really could not give it to Yang Ran, so she could only tell her. Yang Ran's attitude instantly changed 180 degrees. Mom, you're so nice. You're really my biological mother. Regarding this, Lu Yushi could only say that she was already used to it. However, when she saw it again, she could not help but feel a little speechless. What's the etiquette for making such a racket? Can't you act like a well-bred lady? Can't you learn from Xiaoxi? Yang Chengsheng heard Yang Ran's voice the moment he returned. Lu Yushi could only laugh foolishly. Uncle Yang. Lu Yushi greeted politely. Yes, Xiaoxi is here. Sir, madam, I'm already the most prepared. It's time to eat, Mother Lu said in a timely manner. Yes, everyone, wash your hands and eat, Yang Shichang said with a smile. He did not look like he had just taught Yang Ran a lesson. Actually, Yang Shichang was also a very gentle person. His biggest characteristic was that he liked to joke. As soon as he entered the door, he also joked with everyone. Xiaoxi, eat more. I know you want to open it. So, I specially ordered the kitchen to make your favorite braised prawns for you, Lin Lam said as she picked up a prawn and placed it into Lu Yushi's bowl. Thank you, Auntie. Then I won't stand on ceremony, Lu Yushi said as she started eating. She did not stand on ceremony at all. Perhaps it was because she treated this place as her home. Yang Ran's mouth was so perky that it could hang pork. Father Yang placed a piece of chicken into Yang Ran's bowl. Look at you. Your mouth is so perky that it could hang pork. It's Mom's fault for not putting food in my bowl, Lin Lan Mei said. What do you mean I'm not putting food in your bowl? You eat with me every day. Xiaoxi finally came over and you're jealous even if I put food in her bowl. Although she knew that it was all a joke, Lu Yushi really did not like this topic, so she quickly found a topic to talk about. Uncle Yang, do you always come back so early? My dad comes back very late every day. I wonder what he's busy with. Lin Lanmei interrupted. What? Isn't your Uncle Yang the same? He comes back very late every day. I don't know why he came back so early this time. I heard from others that the road ahead was prepared for emergency repair because of the pagoda square. I was afraid that it would be blocked during the peak period, so I prepared in advance to get off work, Yang Shichang said eloquently. Lu Yushi frowned. Uncle, is the pagoda square road you're talking about the People's Road near the central city? Yang Shichang put some vegetables into his bowl and thought for a while. It seems to be the People's Road near the central city. What's wrong? Nothing. I just suddenly thought of something. Lu Yushi only had one thought at the moment, which was to tell her father not to stock up. Yang Ran said, Xiaoxi, why aren't you eating? Lu Yushi suddenly put down her chopsticks and said, Uncle, Auntie, I'm full. Ah, you're full? Didn't you just start eating? Why are you already full so quickly? The chicken soup prepared by the dietitian hasn't even been served yet. Lin Lam really felt that Lu Yushi was eating too quickly. Auntie Lin, I'm really full. I can't eat anymore. I suddenly remembered that there are still some things left at home that I haven't taken. I'll go back and get them first. You guys take your time to eat. As she said that, she picked up her school bag and ran away. She did not hear anything behind her. Lu Yushi only wanted to quickly inform her father not to stock up, because she remembered that in her previous life, her father had enough fresh fish from Japan this time. However, it was because of the road collapse in the city center that caused a large area of electrical circuits to be cut off. The entire city fell into a state of power failure. The cause of the collapse also caused the road to be impassable. The generators were too far away and could not be transferred over in time, causing all the fish to be damaged. Other food that use electricity were also damaged, causing serious losses. Do. Lu Yushi called again and again, but no one picked up. What should we do? Secretary Lu is not picking up, and no one is picking up in Dad's office. Although the power is not out yet, it will be out soon, so we can only think of a way as soon as possible. Lu Yushi was as anxious as an ant on a hot pot. If she rushed to the company now, who knew how much time she would have to use it when she arrived, so she could only think of a way now. But the problem now was that she had no way at all. Now she had no idea at all and did not know where to start. I got it. Lu Yushi thought of an idea. Not only would she not lose a single cent, but she could also make some money. Lu Yushi typed 7 identical numbers into her phone. She did not know what she was trying to do. She did not know if this number was correct. She remembered that she had seen this number in her previous life. Since the numbers were the same, Lu Yushi could easily remember it. She did not know if this number would change after a lifetime of changes. She could only try. Hello, is this Shining Power Company? Lu Yushi waited nervously for the other party's reply. A voice came from the other end of the phone. Yes, hello, this is the Lightning Power Company. May I ask if there's anything I can help you with, madam? Yes, of course. Lu Yushi excitedly said yes 3 times in a row. She tried her best to calm down her excited mood. Do you still have a power generator here? The other party was a little baffled, but she still answered her. Yes, we do have a power generator here. How much do you need, miss? Actually, I won't need it in the future. Let me ask, can I rent this? Lu Yushi felt a little embarrassed, even if she said it herself. Hearing the other party's pause, Lu Yushi felt that it might not be possible. It was not that she was not willing to pay for the machine, but in the next few years, there would not be such a blackout for a day or two. Therefore, Lu Yushi felt that she did not need to buy this kind of machine. The price of a machine was not cheap either. Even if she bought it, it would not do much. If it stayed for too long, it would only cause her to rust and die. She might as well plead with the shop owner, who might be willing to rent it. Hearing that the other party did not continue, Lu Yushi hurriedly explained, Don't worry about this. I think I will give you a corresponding reward. On the other end of the phone, I can't make the decision on this. Wait a moment, I will find our boss. After a series of rustling sounds, the phone was picked up again. Hello. Lu Yushi replied, Hello, boss. I believe that your employees have already told you the general meaning of the matter. I don't know what you mean, boss. Liu Yushi deliberately paused, hoping that the boss would consider it. Yes, I heard about it. I don't know why you asked me to rent it to you. You also know that we businessmen never do business at a loss. The boss threw a difficult question. She thought that Liu Yushi would be upset because of this, but she didn't expect that this was nothing to her. Boss, I know what you said. I rented your machine, and I don't think it's a business at a loss. I will rent your machine at half price for each machine. Moreover, I will only use it once, so it won't hurt your machine at all. I will naturally return it to you after I rent it. When the time comes, Liu Yushi deliberately kept him in suspense and continued. When the time comes, not only will you not lose the machines, but you'll also earn half the price of each machine. I wonder if you're willing to do this business, boss? Liu Yushi's explanation moved the boss. The person on the other end of the phone hesitated for a moment. In fact, that was enough for Liu Yushi. She was not confident that the other party would agree. If she didn't agree, she could only buy them. Okay, how many do you need to rent? Hearing this, the corners of Liu Yushi's mouth rose sharply. As for how many, Liu Yushi thought about it carefully. Only 5 sets in the shopping mall could drive such an elevator. The air conditioning and the like should have enough horsepower. The hotel also had 5 sets, and the restaurant needed 4 sets. Boss, I need 18 sets. They must be the ones with the most horsepower. Does your company have them? Liu Yushi counted left and right and finally decided on so many sets. Perhaps it was because she did not expect Liu Yushi to order so many sets. The boss seemed to have heard the call for money, and his attitude immediately changed 360 degrees. Yes, of course we have them. Our company doesn't have much. The horsepower and durability you mentioned are the most. Our company pays the most attention, too. The boss said while advertising to his own family. Liu Yushi really didn't have time to listen to his nonsense, so she interrupted him. Now, immediately send the machine to the Liu's restaurant, hotel, and shopping mall. There are 5 shops in the shopping mall, 5 hotels, and 2 hotels in the city center. Yes, okay. What about the rest? Liu Yushi thought for a moment. You can move the rest to the shopping mall first. Liu Yushi could only make this arrangement first. Then about the fees. Liu Yushi, don't worry about the fees. As long as you deliver it, I will remit all the fees to you. I'm sorry to say how much the fees are. All right, madam, we will deliver it to a place right away. Okay, remember, be quick. As the power outage was not long, she could only make arrangements as soon as possible. Okay. Although she did not understand why the lady on the phone needed a generator when she had electricity and felt that it was a little silly, the customer was God. The boss did not ask anything and just hung up the phone to deliver the things. After hanging up the phone, Liu Yushi's heart was finally relieved. A car drove past Liu Yushi. Liu Yushi coincidentally glanced at the person in the car. It was Xiao Ran. It turned out that Xiao Ran had gone to school. Perhaps Yang Ran was looking at the book in his hand, so he did not notice Liu Yushi at all. Otherwise, based on Yang Ran's personality, he would have jumped down and given Liu Yushi a big hug. Liu Yushi only then remembered that there was no electricity. Her heart jolted. Not good. She wanted to chase the car, but she realized that the car had already gone far away. Liu Yushi quickly dialed Yang Ran's phone, hoping that she would receive it. The phone rang twice and was successfully picked up. Before the other party could speak, Liu Yushi anxiously said, "Hello, Xiao Ran? Come back quickly. Don't go to school." It's Xiao Shi. Xiao Ran has already gone to school. This girl must be too careless. She left her cell phone at home. Why are you looking for her so anxiously? Lin Lon Magnesium asked in confusion. Because Lin Lon Magnesium was pregnant, Liu Yushi did not want her worry too much. So she said, "It's okay, Ani. I just told her to wait for me and not go so quickly. Since she is already gone, I can take a taxi myself." All right then, be careful. The second after she hung up the phone, Liu Yushi ran to the side of the road and hailed a taxi. "Quick, driver, Lin Huang Academy, quick, let's go." The taxi driver was shocked, but he still stepped on the gas. Liu Yushi kept praying, "God, don't let it get dark so quickly. Don't let the electricity run out so quickly. or something bad will happen. Lu Yushi recalled the campus where the power went out in her previous life. The moment the power went out, the campus was filled with cheers. Most of them were from the first and second years of high school. For them, a power outage was the best way to avoid classes. In addition, the dark atmosphere was always exciting, so all of a sudden, there were excited shouts. In comparison, the third years of high school were filled with sighs, because to them, there was only a very short time left for the college entrance exam. They had invested all of their 10 years of hard work onto the stage. They did not want to fail, so they could only use the last bit of time to study hard. However, the campus had a power outage, so the hearts of all the third years of high school students were disappointed. Although Linwang College was a high-class school, it was still useless in the face of the power outage. The school temporarily bought a generator, but Lu Yushi remembered that due to the road collapse and the rush hour, the machines still hadn't been delivered. Then the school held an emergency meeting and finally decided to end school early so that the students could go home first. It was also because of this decision that the accident happened, a crowded stampede accident. Thinking of this, Lu Yushi couldn't bear it and frowned, as if she didn't dare to think further. She remembered that at that time, because the school had ended early, the excited students jokingly pushed and pulled each other down the stairs. She did not know which student was joking, but they said that there was a fire, causing all the students to push down together. It caused the students in front to fall, but the students in the back were desperate because of the darkness and the way they avoided the fire, so they stepped on the people in front. Lu Yushi remembered that Yang Ran was one of the students who fell in front. As she was closer to the corner, the final result was only some superficial injuries. There was also the permanent, serious inability to use the fingers of the left hand flexibly. The left hand could not be flexible. This was nothing more than a heavy blow to Yang Ran, who loved to play the violin. As for the others who were not close to the corner, they were in a terrible situation. Some of them even suffered a concussion, a brain hemorrhage, and some even caused severe disabilities in their lower or upper limbs. Although that was the case, it was not the school's responsibility. However, they also lost the corresponding amount of money. After that, the matter was settled. However, Lu Yushi remembered that Yang Ran had smashed the violin ever since then and had never touched it again. Lu Yushi was still afraid when she thought about it now. If Yang Ran had not fallen in the corner at that time, the consequences would have been unimaginable. "Driver, hurry up," Lu Yushi urged anxiously. "Miss, don't be anxious. It's already very fast. If it was any faster, the police would have been called." Lu Yushi took out her phone again and dialed the previous number. "Hello, is it Boss Lightning? When you pass by Lin Wang's school later, move the two machines in. If the guard doesn't let you in, even if you're what Lu Yushi wants, he will let you in." "Yes, okay, as soon as possible." The reason why Lu Yushi said that the guard would let her in was because Lu Yushi was often late recently. She was always embarrassed to ask the guard to open the door. The guard uncle was a good person, and Lu Yushi got along well with him. "Miss, we're here. It's a total of 24 yuan." Finally, she was looking forward to it. Lu Yushi was so anxious that she didn't know how much money she had to pay. "Keep the change." She threw the money down and ran into the campus. "Student Lu, wait a moment." The guard uncle called Lu Yushi from behind. Although he was anxious, the guard would not call her for no reason, so he stopped. "Uncle, why did you call me?" The guard pointed to the two heavy-duty generators at the side and said, "Just now, a few people came with these two machines. They said that you called them, and then they said that they were in a hurry to send the others. They left them here so that I could tell you." "They're here, then I understand." The guard asked in confusion, "Student Lu, why did you ask people to bring these two machines?" "It's nothing. You'll know when the time comes." Lu Yushi did not say anything to avoid unnecessary trouble. Lu Yushi looked at the two new machines and then looked at the sky. Fortunately, they had arrived in a hurry. Otherwise, she did not know what to do. "Uncle, can you ask someone to help me bring these two machines to the power supply room?" Lu Yushi asked coquettishly. How could the guard refuse? "All right, child. I'll ask Security Wu and the others to help me bring them in. But as you know, there are no special tools to transport these things here. The campus is big, and the power supply room is quite far from here, so it might be a little slow." "It's fine. You guys just have to stay as long as possible. She had to go to the classroom to check on the situation first. Then, Uncle, I'll go in first. Go in, go in. I'll get someone to help you get in. The uncle guard was very easy to talk to. All right, I'll go now. As he said that, he had already started running towards the teaching building. She did not know how fast she was running, nor did she know how long she had been running. All she knew was that when she ran up to the third floor of the classroom, she was already panting heavily. Xiaoxi, why are you running in such a hurry? Yang Ran knew Lu Yushi very well, so she handed over a glass of water. Lu Yushi took the cup unladylike and gulped it down, causing Yang Ran to be displeased. You still dare to say that I'm unladylike? Look at who you're with. How can you still be so ladylike? Yang Ran mumbled as he made his move again. Lu Yushi let out a long sigh of relief. She handed the cup back to her and ran up to the classroom podium. Xiaoxi, why are you running up there? Students, if anything happens or you hear anything, don't leave the classroom. Wait for me to come back and inform you before making your next move. Is that all right? The students really did not understand Lu Yushi's intentions, so they asked, Lu Yushi, what's wrong? Will anything happen? Lu Yushi really did not know how to explain herself, so she could only perfunctorily say, just listen to me. Do not act rashly. Can you do it or not? Ever since the last time, when there were no liberal arts and science exams, and there were also super difficult questions after the English competition, the students could be said to be more respectful towards Lu Yushi. So, Lu Yushi, since you have said so, we will naturally not do anything. Later, no matter what happens, we will quietly stay in the classroom and wait for your next instructions. The other students also agreed, yes, we will stay well. Don't worry. Yes, Lu Yushi, don't worry. The students' cooperation made Lu Yushi very touched. I'm relieved that you guys are like this. Remember, no matter what kind of notice you hear later, don't move. Just stay quietly. This made Yang Ran puzzled. Xiaoxi, what's going on? What will happen? Lu Yushi grabbed Yang Ran's shoulders and said, especially you, Xiao Ran. Later, you must stay in the classroom quietly, or I will never talk to you again. Lu Yushi said it very seriously. She really did not want history to repeat itself. She really did not want to see the despair on Yang Ran's face again. Xiaoxi, why did you say that? Can I just stay quiet? Yang Ran pouted, feeling wronged. All right, go and read your books. The college entrance exam is not far away. You should know your limits, right? Yang Ran said, all right, I will go and read. Lu Yushi reminded them again. Students, you have to remember that if I go smoothly, you can do whatever you are supposed to do now. Lu Yushi left immediately after saying that. She still wanted to check out the other classrooms before the power went out. She could not just focus on one classroom. Xiaoxi, where are you going? Yang Ran wanted to chase after her to take a look, but when she thought of Lu Yushi's warning, she quietly read her book. The sky had already turned dark. Under the illumination of the lights, everyone was laughing and playing. Only Lu Yushi was a little worried as she looked at the dark sky outside. She knew that the dark sky meant that there was only a short while before the power went out. She still had a battle to fight, so she had to act as fast as possible. Lu Yushi ran to the class next door. Although the class had just started, this class seemed to have entered a state of mind. The teacher was not present, but there was no scene of playing and playing. Lu Yushi was not sure if she would be rejected if she went in. After all, this was not her class. Even if her words were not rejected, how many people would listen to her? However, Lu Yushi still knocked on the classroom door. Knock, knock. Everyone looked up at the direction of the sound. Excuse me, can I come in and say a few words? Although it was someone else's classroom, Lu Yushi did not have any stage fright. The very quiet classroom became noisy the next second Lu Yushi went in. Lu Yushi could only say that she did not do it on purpose. Wow, isn't this Lu Yushi, the top student in the next class? Why is she in our class? The boy teased. Shut up, the other boy said. Lu Yushi looked towards the direction of life and saw that it was Gao Guoran, the elder brother recognized by the third-year high school boys. Gao Guoran was indeed a loyal and affectionate person. When his brothers were in trouble, he would do anything to help them. Every one of them addressed him as a brother, but his brothers had long recognized him as their boss. Therefore, as soon as Gao was born, everyone naturally did not say a word. Lu Yushi saw that everyone had quietened down and cast a grateful gaze at Gao. She then unceremoniously continued. Students, no matter what happens or what you hear later, can you all stay in the classroom and not run around, waiting for my next arrangements? The students asked, what will happen? What can happen? Another female student continued. That's right, what can happen? You won't come to cause trouble, right? Before she could finish her sentence, all the lights were turned off, and the classroom became extremely dark. Naturally, there was a commotion in the classroom. Wow, what's going on? Why did the power suddenly go out? It's so dark, I'm so scared. Sob sob. I'm so scared too. I'm the most afraid of the dark. The students talked so much that Lu Yushi's voice was completely drowned out. The screams outside the classroom were getting louder and louder. Lu Yushi knew that if she didn't hurry, something would happen. In the dark, Lu Yushi grabbed a book by the side. She slammed it hard on the podium. Are you done talking? Didn't you want to know what would happen? Let me tell you, it's just like what you can't see. A power outage. Do you know how many people there are in this school? How much time did I waste because of you guys arguing? The more she talked, the angrier Lu Yushi got. But at the same time, the students also stopped arguing. Of course, there won't be a power outage. If the school issues an early dismissal, according to the other ages, do you think they won't rush out like a swarm of bees? But who will be responsible for the stampede? You guys? The students' expressions could not be seen clearly in the dark, but Lu Yushi could feel it. They felt afraid. Gao Guoran suddenly stood up. Can we help you? With Gao Guoran taking the lead, the other students also stood up. Yes, since we're the ones who delayed the time, let's go and make up for it. Lu Yushi thought about it. Right now, it was indeed impossible for her to do it alone. She indeed needed help. All right, hurry up and block the students from the other classes and batches. Remember, there are classes on this floor. Don't let them act rashly to avoid causing unnecessary overcrowding. Try to make arrangements before the school issues it. All right, the students did not know why, but they felt that they had to trust this girl who was the same age as them. With the help of this class, Lu Yushi naturally felt a little more relaxed, but it was not as relaxed as before. She could choose to ask the people from her class to help to lighten her burden, but she could not, because more people would cause more unnecessary impulses. She could not do that. The only thing she could do was to let them stay in the classroom properly so that it would not be more chaotic. Lu Yushi was hoping that the guard could send the machines to the power supply room as soon as possible. However, Lu Yushi suddenly thought, oh my god, how could the people in the dark power supply room know that the two strange machines are generators? Oh my god, this is troublesome. However, for the power supply, the most important thing now was to wait at the stairway so that there would not be another accident at the stairway. When they reached the stairway of the teaching building, Lu Yushi made a mistake. It was not the building at all. It was not the stairway at all. Almost all of the students in this building were grade 12 students. In comparison, they were relatively calm and the overcrowding was not as serious. However, it was different on the first floor of the high school. Compared to the grade 12 and grade 3 students, their schoolwork was easier. Therefore, the first grade students were the most excited about leaving school early. However, Lu Yushi was wrong. She had not thought of this. She had originally thought that the place where Yang Ran went down must be the third grade stairway. However, she had actually forgotten that there was a music classroom on the first grade floor. Yang Ran had to go there once a week to hand in the homework for the week. Lu Yushi felt sorry for her stupid head. She could only run to the first grade floor opposite as fast as she could. Panting, she ran to the second floor of the first grade. She did not know which classroom she had run into. She only knew that she had been hit by something when she entered. She only knew that this class did not look like they were studying at all. They were all running around the classroom. Lu Yushi touched her head that had been hit by something. She did not care whether it was in pain or not. She walked up to the class's podium. Hey students, quiet down, it was pitch black. Everyone was making a scene and playing. No one knew who was making a fuss on the podium, so no one was willing to pay attention to her. Looking at the classroom that was in a mess like a wet market, Lu Yushi was also in a hurry. She did not have time to waste with them. If she could not be soft, she would use force. So she picked up the textbook at the side, gritted her teeth, and exerted force. Lu Yushi used a lot of strength. Her hands were a little numb from the tremors, so her voice was very loud. Almost everyone in the classroom could hear it very loudly. The students instantly stood where they were and quieted down. At the same time, they looked at the source of the voice. Who is it? Who the F***CK made such a loud noise? Do you want to die? The little tyrant in the class was having a good time, but he was suddenly interrupted, and he was very unhappy. Hello, students. I am Lu Yushi from the 3rd grade. I would like to ask for your help now. I don't know if it is possible. This sentence seemed to be said in a very calm tone, but it was actually said by Lu Yushi as she panted. Lu Yushi? You're the one who got first place in the exam, solved a super difficult problem, and won the English competition, Lu Yushi, Senior Lu? A girl suddenly shouted as if she had discovered a new continent. When the other students heard Lu Yushi, they all looked towards the podium, even though they couldn't see anything. Xine, you know her? The little tyrant suddenly became gentle. Xine rolled her eyes at him. Even Lu Yushi doesn't know her. To think that you're a student of Lin Huang. The little tyrant secretly pursed his lips. TSK, who knows? Who would care about other girls? I only care about you. Senior Lu, what do you need help with? Tell us. We feel that we can help you if we can. Xine adored Lu Yushi very much, so she played the role of the class monitor. The other students also agreed. Yes, the class monitor is right. Senior, if you have anything to say, just say it. We'll help if we can. That's great. In that case, all of you hurry to each class. See if you can stop them before the notice comes out, so that they don't cause too much of a commotion. With the help of the 1st grade, it might be better. Xine, all right, I got it, but Senior. Xine hesitated for a moment. If we don't do well, I hope you don't mind. Lu Yushi quickly shook her head. How can that be? I won't blame you. On the contrary, I'll thank you all. Xine smiled. All right, students, follow me. Seeing them help her, Lu Yushi felt an indescribable sense of relief. If only the broadcast didn't need electricity. With just a broadcast, they would know everything. There was no need to go through so much trouble. Actually, Lu Yushi could have gotten someone to directly connect the generators, but this method would not work. She still did not know if the machines had been transported to the power supply room. Moreover, based on the current emergency situation, she did not have the time to run to such a large campus to go to a remote power supply room. Just in case, Lu Yushi still sent people to intercept the teacher who sent the notice, hoping to minimize the accident. She also rushed to the staircase where the accident happened and waited. However, the thing that Lu Yushi was most worried about still happened. It turned out that the classmate that she had assigned the task to just now, because there were too many classes, did not manage to stop the other classmates in time. The classmate that she had sent had obviously stopped the teacher who had sent the notice, but no one knew who had leaked the news. Therefore, not long after, the screams and cheers of the building could be heard. Lu Yushi heard it and knew that what should come would come back. She braced herself and gritted her teeth as she stared at the stairs. She prayed 1,000 times in her heart that no one would know the function of the generator so that she would not be trampled to death during the interception. This feels so good. I can actually get out of school early. I wanted to sleep anyway, so I went back to sleep. Isn't that right? I came over without eating dinner. I'm already hungry now. Lu Yushi swallowed her saliva in worry when she heard her voice before she saw her. She was coming. She was getting ready. Lu Yushi's smooth forehead was covered with beads of sweat. She did not know if it was because it was too hot or because she was too nervous. In fact, every building had 2 stairways, and this one was no exception. However, because the stairway was quite far from many bandos, most people thought that trouble would choose to go down from the stairway. As for the other one, there were only a few students who were not afraid of trouble and went down from there. Right now, Lu Yushi was extremely nervous. If she were to describe the situation that she was facing now, it could be said that the first wave of zombies was about to arrive. Let's go quickly. Let's go home, take a shower, and have a barbecue. They were here. A group of people had arrived. The small stairway instantly became crowded due to the increase in the number of people. "WHO's there? Don't squeeze," someone said the situation at the stairway. Lu Yushi was pushed to the side and could not move, but her mouth kept moving. "Everyone, don't push, and don't push me. It's not easy to have an accident like this." However, everyone seemed to be immersed in the excitement after school and did not listen to Lu Yushi's words. Suddenly, fire came from an unknown direction. The originally crowded stairs became noisy, and one by one, they wanted to squeeze out. Although Lu Yushi was pushed, her sharp eyes noticed that someone had fallen to the ground. Not good. This could easily lead to another accident. She had to quickly stop it. "Students, it's not a fire, it's not. Don't squeeze down, someone has fallen." As she spoke, she also used a small gap to move. There were too many people, and the speed of movement could be described as a turtle's fear. With great difficulty, she moved to the side of the person who had fallen. In a split second, she pulled up the girl who had fallen to the ground. Although there was no electricity, Lu Yushi could see through the weak moonlight. The girl's face was almost pale. It seemed that she was scared. "Grab this handrail. Don't move. Hold it well. It will be fine in this corner." Lu Yushi placed the girl's trembling hand on the handrail and let her hold it tightly. Perhaps because she realized how terrible it was to be stepped on, the girl held on tightly, as if she was holding on to a life-saving straw. She did not dare to let go for even a moment. "Students, don't squeeze. There is no fire." Seeing that shouting was useless, Lu Yushi decided not to shout. She just stared at the students who had fallen. The chaos at the stairway entrance was indescribable. Sure enough, there were more people who fell. This time, there were more than one. There were 3 or 4. The reason why these people could not see the people who fell was because it was too crowded. It was impossible to get in with just light. Those who were carefully observing the ground at the side also found it with great difficulty. Lu Yushi could not pull the 3 people who fell. In such a crowded situation, it was very difficult to pull a person who seemed to have lost her strength. Lu Yushi was already very tired. She did not know that even if she pulled, would she also fall to the ground because she did not have the strength? It would pull her back then. "Get up." Lu Yushi used her hind legs to wrap around the handrail of the stairs and grabbed the hands of the 2 of them. Perhaps the 2 of them were not afraid to the point of weakness, but they were too crowded to stand up. Suddenly, a hand reached out, and they climbed up as if they were holding onto a fulcrum, saving Lu Yushi a lot of strength. Lu Yushi pulled them closer to herself. "Quickly grab onto the handrail at the side to avoid falling again unnecessarily." The 2 of them quickly moved to the side as if they had experienced life and death. However, Lu Yushi was not so relaxed. She continued to squeeze, and the person who fell to the ground seemed to have been stepped on and let out a soft moan. Lu Yushi was so worried that she wanted to grab Lu Yushi's hand, but her hand seemed to have been stepped on by someone. Lu Yushi could not find it at all. Lu Yushi could only take the opportunity to grab Lu Yushi's clothes. She did not care about anything else and pulled her up first. However, it was not that simple. Someone who did not know what was going on shouted, "Such a big fire again." The person who fell to the ground subconsciously covered her head. It was just a subconscious movement. Her arm pulled the clothes around her, and Lu Yushi was pulled forward. She even lost her balance. Lu Yushi, who almost fell, took 2 deep breaths in fear. That was close. Almost got into trouble. "Who was that? Who was that? Don't move now. I'll pull you with force. You follow my strength, understand?" Lu Yushi spoke to the person who fell through the cracks. Lu Yushi also tried to hold on a few times, but she was dispersed by the crowd. After being reborn for so long, she was most afraid of history repeating itself, so she did not give up and grabbed the person's clothes again and again. "Don't be afraid. Grab my hand and follow my strength." Lu Yushi was already very nervous, but now the person who was saved was still trying to avoid being afraid. So how could she have a way to save her? "No, don't step on me. Judging from the voice, it should be a girl." Hearing this, Lu Yushi became even more nervous. She gritted her teeth, closed her eyes, and used more strength. The person on the ground was successfully pulled up by her. She pulled the girl's arm and used the fastest strength to move to the side. No, don't step on me. Don't step on me. Even though the girl was pulled up, she was in a serious state of panic. She covered her ears and shook her head hard. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's okay. Lu Yushi hugged the girl in a panic, trying to make her quiet down. Suddenly, all the lights were lit up. Although it was weak, they could finally see Lu clearly. Sigh, the electricity is back. I was so happy for nothing. I thought I could get out of school early. That's right. Once the electricity is back, it won't work again. The people at the stairway sighed along with the lights. They all consciously prepared to turn back to the classroom. No one knew that someone had fallen to the ground just now. Lu Yushi could not help but let out a sigh of relief. Who was so smart to know how to connect the electricity? That was great. Okay, it's okay. There's electricity. It's okay. The person in her arms was still trembling. It could be seen just how scared she was. The other 3 people who had fallen just now also stood at the side for a long time before they came back to their senses. One of the 3 people walked over uncertainly. I'm sorry. It was too dark just now. Did you pull me up just now? Lu Yushi smiled. Haha, that's right. Lu Yushi slowly calmed the girl down and raised her head. Lu Yushi, why is it you? Zhomi. Lu Yushi was also shocked. Let go of me. Zhomi struggled to get Lu Yushi's hand. Her attitude was extremely bad. The other 3 students who were pulled up by Lu Yushi were very unhappy. You are such a person. Other people were kind enough to pull you up, but you don't even say thank you, and you still use such an attitude to talk to others. If it were me, if I were to save you, I would take your surname. Zhomi did not speak and lowered her head. Her right hand touched her injured left hand unnaturally. Lu Yushi knew that it was difficult for a pampered young lady like her to say thank you to others, so Lu Yushi did not want to force it. All right, there's no need. I should go. You guys be careful. She had to go to the principal's office and the power supply room to take a look. Yes, okay. Thank you very much. The 3 of them said in unison. Zhomi stared at Lu Yushi's back in a daze. Perhaps she was not as difficult to get along with as the outside world said. Principal's office. Knock, knock. Please come in, the principal said while distracted by the phone. The door was not closed, but Lu Yushi still knocked on the door politely. When she came in, she saw that the principal was on the phone. She stood quietly by the side without saying a word. What? The power went out for so long? How are you going to let the students prepare for the exam to revise? Forget it. I won't waste any more time with you. We'll think of a way ourselves. She hung up the phone angrily and picked up the phone again to press a string of numbers. Hello. Is this the power generation company? Do you still have any machines here? We need a few from Lin Wang's school. He did not know what the other party said, but it made the principal fly into a rage. What? You don't have any more? Aren't you the power generation company? How come you don't have any more? The other party said, because our company is the only power generation company in City A, and now that there's a power outage, many companies are buying in order not to lose too much money. There's nothing we can do about it. The principal said, forget it, forget it. He hung up the phone again and muttered to himself angrily. Principal, Lu Yushi waited for him to hang up the phone and then spoke. The principal looked up. Student Lu, when did you come in? Well, principal, I knocked on the door just now. You were the one who let me in. Lu Yushi was a little embarrassed. The principal rubbed his head in embarrassment. Haha, I see. I'm sorry. I was so busy just now that I forgot. I wonder why you came to see me, Lu Yushi. Principal, I've already sent someone to send a generator to the power supply room, but perhaps because the school is too big, I'm afraid that the supply will not be enough. I wonder if you can send the first and second graders back first, and then only supply the electricity for the third graders who are preparing for the college entrance examination. Only then can the electricity be switched on. Otherwise, it will be too weak to study. Moreover, the weather is so hot, so we have to supply the electricity. Otherwise, we really won't be able to continue studying. I told you. I already said that the lights would be switched on even if there is no electricity. So it was you, Lu Yushi, who helped me. I understand what you mean. I will now get the publicity department to tell the power supply room to only provide electricity for the third graders. The first and second graders will be out of school early. The principal thought about it and said this plan. Principal, you must not switch off the electricity immediately for the first and second graders. Otherwise, there will be a rush again. We have to wait until all of them have left before we cut off the electricity. Lu Yushi reminded him worriedly, afraid that something bad would happen again. Look at me, this old fool. If you hadn't told me, I wouldn't have known. The principal patted his head, feeling as if he had suddenly realized something. Also, Principal, I have some matters at home right now. I should go back and take a look. I don't know if you can approve it or not. Lu Yushi really did not know the situation at her father's place right now, much less how the goods were doing now. She could only rush back without stopping. Yes, of course I approve it. The principal took out a piece of paper without hesitation, signed it, and stamped it. It was done in one go. All right, take this piece of paper and leave. I'll take care of the rest. Be careful on the road. He had also seen Lu Yushi's quick wit. Moreover, she had helped the school so much tonight. It would be difficult for her not to approve it. Thank you, Principal. I'll be leaving now. She walked out of the principal's office with a calm expression. When she wanted to make sure that the principal could not see her again, she started her crazy journey again. She had to hurry over. Her father would definitely be worried about the loss of tens of millions of dollars worth of seafood. She had to turn on her small motor. She ran all the way out of the school gate, flagged down a taxi, and drove off. Secretary Lu, I finally got through to you. Where are you now? After several calls, Secretary Lu finally got through. It's Miss. The chairman asked me to do something just now, so I didn't get your call in time. Secretary Lu's tone was a little hurried. It could be seen that the situation over there was not very good. I see. Then can you tell me where my father is now? Lu Yushi changed the topic again. The chairman is currently at the Lu's restaurant. Okay, I got it. You go ahead first. Lu Yushi did not wait for him to finish before hanging up. Driver, Lu's restaurant. She had to hurry over. Her father must still not know about the existence of the generator. He must be racking his brains, try to think of a way. Actually, her father did not need to rush over to order this batch of seafood tonight. However, tomorrow, the big client would be organizing some seafood daily delicacies at the Lu's restaurant. This was a big client, and the profits would definitely not be small. Therefore, her father had to fly it from Japan overnight. Who knew that such a thing would happen now? This batch of seafood was not cheap. If it was not frozen in time without ice, it might not be fresh. Not to mention earning money. Not only would it lose tens of millions, it would also lose credibility. The driver said awkwardly, "Little girl, look ahead. It's not that I don't want to go, but the road ahead has collapsed. There's nothing we can do even if we want to go." Lu Yushi stuck her head out of the window and looked at the long line in front of her. She could not help but swallow her saliva. This will block the migratory bird, Mayu. Who knows? If we don't block it for 3 or 4 hours, we won't be able to get through. The driver opened the window, took out a cigarette, and lit it up. In that case, I'll get off here. Rather than blocking it for a few hours, it was better to use the strength of one's feet. Miss, think carefully. This place is still quite a distance away from the Lu Corporation. The driver kindly reminded her. Yes, I know. I'll think of a way on my own. Thank you. After closing the door, the car moved forward a little. After getting off the car, Lu Yushi looked like a child who had lost her way. Looking at the unfamiliar surroundings, Lu Yushi felt a little helpless for her self-assertion. Shouldn't this be like an idol drama, where a male lead appeared and asked her if she needed help? Why didn't she see any hero who could save her within a 500-kilometer radius? All she saw was a car braking, driving, and braking again. Lu Yushi broke out in a cold sweat. Do you need help? Lu Yushi thought that she was hallucinating as she looked behind her. It seemed to be the most popular motorcycle this year. In fact, Lu Yushi did not know much about cars. She only felt that the body of the car was pretty good. It was completely black and had a mysterious sense of oppression. She then looked at the person in the car. A pair of slender legs supported the balance of the car. He was dressed in black and actually looked very nice on his body. The helmet that only revealed his clean shin made people feel very professional. His voice was also quite pleasant to hear. She did not know what it looked like under the helmet. Miss, have you seen enough? Heibu felt uncomfortable under her gaze. Fortunately, His expression could not be seen clearly with the helmet. Hee, I'm sorry, what did you say just now? Lu Yushi felt embarrassed for being distracted. Heibu patiently said again, Excuse me, miss, do you need help? Lu Yushi seemed to be a little vigilant. I do, but I don't know you, so I'm more worried about you. Heibu was amused by her self-contradiction and said helplessly, Do you have a cell phone? Yes, why? Are you going to snatch it? No, I want to say, since you have a cell phone, you can hold it in your hand and press 110. If I have any ulterior motives towards you, you can press the dial button at any time. I don't know if you can be at ease like this. It's a good hair treatment. Okay, I accept your help. Lu Yushi accepted it confidently. It really seemed like the Heibu was not helping her, but she was helping the Heibu. In that case, get in the car. She handed the helmet to her. Lu Yushi. Okay, Lu's restaurant. Are you in a hurry? The man asked. Nonsense. If you don't dare, I'll take a taxi. Why do I need to take your broken car? When she said broken car, Lu Yushi unconsciously blinked her eyes. Oh, are you sure this is a broken car? The tone of the Heibu was somewhat meaningful. Lu Yushi stepped on the left side, and her legs stepped up. She did not look like a lady at all. So much nonsense. Let's go quickly. Quick, that's good. You better hold on tight. The corners of Heibu's mouth quirked up a little. Yes. Before Lu Yushi could finish her words, the car rushed out like an arrow, causing Lu Yushi to scream. Lu Yushi only knew that he came very quickly. The rest of her body was already numb, and she could not help but wrap her hands around his waist in fear. The tightening of her waist made Heibu very proud. This cute woman was really stubborn. She did not even know how to behave if he did not teach her a lesson. Lu Yushi did not know what had happened after she got into the car. It was as long as a century, and she felt as if she had gotten into a stolen car. Hey, we're here. Heibu turned his head to look at the dumbfounded woman behind him, and he was in a great mood. Lu Yushi and Yushi Mu-na stretched out their hands to stroke their hair. They were stunned for a few seconds before they recovered and roared angrily. Are you crazy? You're driving so fast. Do you want to die? Don't you think you're contradicting yourself? You were the one who told me to drive faster just now, and now you're talking too fast. You'll look different later. What do you want? Heibu looked at her cuteness and was so angry that his face turned red, he couldn't help but use a flirtatious tone to speak. If his subordinates saw this, they would definitely be shocked. Lu Yushi actually didn't know how to refute him. She was so angry that her face turned red. Forget it, I won't argue with you. Anyway, I'm in a hurry, so I forgive you. After saying that, she left without looking back. Heibu actually laughed, and even he didn't notice it. Lu Yushi left and took the opportunity to turn around and return to her original spot. I didn't say thank you to you just now. Thank you, goodbye. Looking at her disappearing figure, Heibu started the car. Although he had found out what had happened to her, he didn't want to help her. According to her personality, she would want to solve it herself and didn't want other people to interfere. The only thing he could do was to help her when he really had no other choice. He believed that. She was so smart that she could do it. He hoped to see her happy smile. The door of the Hei family slowly rose, and Heibu drove the car into the garage. Young master. The butler bowed slightly to show his respect. Where's Madam? Madam is upstairs and has not been eating. The butler had taken over the Hei family since the generation of old Master Hei. He had always managed the Hei family in an orderly manner, so Heibu had more respect for him. Heibu frowned. What's going on? I don't know. It's been like this since this morning. All right, I got it. I'll go up and take a look. Mom, tell me the reason why you don't eat, came to Nuorui's room. The moment she opened her mouth, she questioned her. HMPH. Nuorui snorted angrily. She didn't even look at her son. The butler said that you don't eat since morning. Why is that? Heibu's tone was very calm. There wasn't a single trace of coldness in his expression. You still have the nerve to say that you haven't seen anyone all day long, and Hei Qingqing hasn't come back either. You say that the hospital is busy all day long, leaving me alone in such a big home to sigh. Nuorui grumbled out all the words in her heart. Heibu's face was expressionless as he listened to her without saying a word, lest he said that he wouldn't even let her speak. The most detestable one is you. As a big brother, if you don't get married early and give birth to a child for me to play with, you won't see anyone all day long. I don't ask you to give birth to a grandson right away, but at least bring a daughter-in-law to play with me. Nuar Rui actually used the word play to say that a grandson and a daughter-in-law. Cold sweat flowed down Heibu's back. All right, I heard from Ching Ching that a girl has been injured recently. I heard that you're very anxious. Quickly tell me, are you interested in her? Ching Ching said that the other party is a beauty. How about it? Bring her back to see. Nuar Rui's liveliness left Heibu helpless. Heibu walked to the sofa at the side and sat down. Haven't you already seen her whether I bring her back or not? As far as I know, mother, you've seen her. And you even kidnapped her to a certain place, right? Nuar Rui didn't think that he would know. After hearing Ching Ching's words, she was immediately curious about what kind of woman made her Ice Cube son so nervous, so she ordered her subordinates to kidnap her. You know, that girl is quite smart and bold. If you don't pursue her, you'll run away and marry her. Mom will watch over her for you and play with Mom for a while. Heibu thought of Lu Yushi's cute look. You've seen her too. Do you think she'll play with you obediently based on her personality? Nuar Rui nodded in agreement. Indeed. So if you're bored, you can go and play with her. Heibu found it hard to imagine his mother with a cute woman. Nuar Rui nodded in agreement once again. All right, let's do that. Let's go and eat. The moment Lu Yushi entered the restaurant, the first thing she saw was the crowd under the candles. The first thing she saw was Lu Jingming, who was frowning, as well as the shareholders, who were covered in dust. What should we do now? The generator that we ordered has been stuck in the car. The ice that had previously frozen the seafood has almost completely melted. There's no way to transport it further away to keep it fresh. Lu Jingming pointed at the truck beside him and grumbled. Chairman, you were the one who agreed to buy it back then. You knew this would happen suddenly. Who will be responsible for the tens of millions of dollars that the seafood will lose now? A shareholder boldly stood out and said. The other shareholders also nodded in agreement. This is all my fault. Don't worry about this. If there's really no way to keep it fresh later, I'll take full responsibility. I'll make up for the part that the company will lose. Lu Jingming did not expect this power outage incident. He originally thought that the company would make money, but now he did not expect to lose tens of millions. Moreover, tomorrow's delicacies could not be carried out in time, and he would lose a large amount of liquidated damages. How can the chairman blame you? When you signed this contract, a few of U.S. old guys were also present. We all agreed and did not oppose it. Now that something has happened, how can you be the only one responsible? Another shareholder, Lin, who had gone through life and death with Lu Jingming, spoke up. That's right, Chairman. Speaking of which, we are also responsible. You can't say that you are responsible. Shareholder Pei agreed. Forget it. Stop arguing. Lu Jingming, can still afford a few tens of millions. There's no need for you to carry it. At this time, Lu Yushi walked in. Dad, don't worry. No one has to lose money. Our Lu Corporation can only earn money. I have a way, so there's no need to worry. Xiaoxi, why are you here? Don't you need to go to class? Dad, have you forgotten? How can you go on without electricity? Lu Yushi did not tell Lu Jingming about what happened at school. If she knew, she would nag about not working hard even though the college entrance examination was about to start. She would definitely not let Lu Yushi interfere in these matters. When he heard that he did not need to go to school, Lu Jingming did not say anything. He just thought about his own matters. Miss Lu, what do you mean by saying that you don't have to lose money even if you have a way? After the last jewelry exhibition, the shareholders had a lot of trust in this girl who was only in her teens. They did not look down on her at all. What I mean is that I have a way to not lose a single cent. On the contrary, I will still earn money, Lu Yushi said very mysteriously, making the shareholders think that she was joking. It's not that I don't trust her. It's just that based on the current situation, it's fine if I don't lose money, but if I still want to earn money, isn't it too easy to be optimistic? I heard that they're preparing for the college entrance examination recently. Is the pressure too great? The shareholders discussed in whispers. I am not optimistic because of the pressure of the college entrance examination. When you guys came in just now, Did you see 5 extremely large cardboard boxes? Lu Yushi was very calm. Under the candlelight, her appearance could not be seen. Clearly, she did not feel angry because of the shareholders' few sentences. I think so. I think I saw it when I came in just now, but it was very dark, so I didn't pay attention to it. I saw it too, but is this related to the method you mentioned? The shareholders questioned. Lu Yushi suddenly laughed without any reason. Haha, of course it's related. Everyone just need to wait a little longer. I believe that there will be an answer that you all want. Xiaoxi, what exactly are you up to? Lu Jingming listened from the side for quite a while. In the past, he had always thought that he understood his daughter. Now, it seemed that what Xiaoxi was thinking in her heart as a father. He could not guess at all. We'll know in a little while. Actually, before she came in, when Lu Yushi saw the machine that was still intact, she had already asked someone to pull it down to connect the circuit. Now it seemed that it had been quite a while, so it should be ready. The shareholder who had been watching Lu Zhongming's displeasure said, I say, Chairman Lu, not only did you cause the company to lose money, you even sent your daughter to cause trouble. Do you think it's not enough trouble? Do you think that we have a lot of time and can be wasted? Shareholder Lin replied angrily, I say, Li Jun, are you deliberately causing trouble? What do you mean? The chairman has put in so much effort for this company. Are you blind? Haven't you seen it now? For just a few tens of millions, you want to mobilize a rebellion also. Miss Lu is really thinking of a way. Now that you're scolding me like this, do you have the qualities of an elder? Lin Fandong, you should speak more politely. You don't have the right to speak to me. Don't forget, your shares are only half of mine. Your position is also below mine. You've worked hard for the Lu Corporation your entire life, but in the end, you can't even compare to my 3 years of contributions. Li Jun was very arrogant. He didn't even put Lin Fandong in his eyes. You! Lin Fandong was so angry that he couldn't speak. What do you mean you're useless? Apologize to your Uncle Lin immediately. The weak candlelight shone on Lu Yushi's face, making her expression look very scary. Who are you? You're talking to me in such a tone. Don't think that just because you're the daughter of the LU Corporation, you're spoiled. Let me tell you, without your father, you're nothing. I'm at least a few years older than you. How can you talk to me in such a tone? Li Jun was really shocked by that look in her eyes. He could only use his arrogance to embolden himself. What kind of word are you saying? How can you say such things to a student? Lin Fandong wasn't dissatisfied with himself. Instead, he was extremely dissatisfied with Li Jun's words about Lu Yushi. When Lu Jingming heard Li Jun say this about his precious daughter, his brows furrowed even more tightly. He said, Li Jun, what are you saying? Enough. Lu Yushi stretched out her hand to stop him, indicating that he was fine. Lu Yushi really didn't like what Li Jun had said. Without your father, you were nothing. After being reborn, although she had asked her father for money, she had secretly told herself that she had borrowed it to start a business and that she would return it to her father in the future. First, you said that you were more than 10 years older than me, and I shouldn't have spoken to you in such a tone. When you spoke to Uncle Lin like that, did you ever think that he was older than you? Second, please take back what you said. Without your father, you are nothing. I, Lu Yushi, will tell you that I am who I am. Even if I remove the title of a rich young lady, I am still my father's rich young lady. Lu Yushi said word by word. Li Jun broke out in cold sweat. Quickly apologize to Uncle Lin. Also, apologize to me. Lu Yushi's tone was extremely serious, as if she wanted to eat people. You want me to apologize? Don't even think about it. I won't lower myself to apologize. Li Jun looked completely disdainful. The other shareholders also couldn't stand it anymore. Li Jun, what are you doing? Do you know what kind of attitude you have now? Lu Yushi laughed coldly. You said that you've been in the company for 3 years, but you have more shares than Uncle Lin, who has worked hard for half his life? Then let me ask you, where did you get your shares? It was all because your father spent half his life fighting for them and handed them over to you. Li Jun was someone she had never met in her previous life, but in her previous life, she had heard from her father that not only had he sold his shares to a competitor of the Lu Corporation, but he had also absconded abroad with all the fund for the new project. This caused the company to be unable to transfer the funds for a time, and Lu Jingming was forced to beg for loans everywhere. Lu Yushi was so angry that she made her father beg for others. Now that things had not happened, it was impossible for me to let it happen. Lu Yushi continued. Also, you said that I'm here to cause trouble. Please tell me the reason why you said that about me. Reason? Is there a need for a reason? You can see that we shareholders are discussing the solution. You suddenly barged in and said that you have a solution, and now you want us to waste our time waiting here. What intentions do you have? Moreover, my shares were given to me voluntarily by my father. Why do you have to object? Li Jun said shamelessly. Boom! The sound of the generator rang out, and the lights also lit up the second after the sound. Whether I'm causing trouble or not, can't you just look at the lights and see? The others asked, there's electricity? What's going on? Didn't you say that the generator is stuck on the road? Why do I feel like I'm hearing the sound of the generator now? Shareholder Pei asked in confusion. Lu Jingming was also puzzled. He asked, Xiaoxi, what's going on? It's like this. The father of a classmate of mine is a road repair engineer. He predicted that there might be a power outage. So I remembered that you said you were going to buy some goods recently. I called you, but you didn't pick up, so I made the decision to rent a few machines. I didn't expect that it would really be useful. Unknowingly, Lu Jingming's eyes lit up. Lu Yushi lied again. It turned out that others were right. A lie would be covered up by countless lies. Shareholder Pei, no way, Miss Lu. You're too smart. I have to admire you. Yeah, don't look down on her just because she's young. The other shareholders nodded in satisfaction. Lu Yushi giggled to show her modesty. What's the big deal? At most, we just save this batch of seafood. How can there be money to be made? Li Jun did not expect her to have such a skill, so he was momentarily flustered. Lu Yushi looked at Li Jun with an extremely bad attitude and said, A mountain man has a good memory. You just have to wait and see. Then, her attitude changed 180 degrees as she held Lu Jingming's arm. Dad, I've just called to inform the shopping mall and the hotel to welcome guests normally. At the same time, this hotel also uses the power supply to open the door normally. Welcome guests? Isn't it already closed when the power is out? Why are you opening the door now? Lu Jingming asked his own question. Didn't I tell you that I rented a few machines? Aren't the machines here? Why are there still machines? How many have you rented? It's just 18 machines, not many. Lu Yushi was a little embarrassed that she had rented so many. What? 18 machines? Xiaoxi, could it be that you've already thought about what would happen after the power outage? Lin Fandong was a little surprised. The shareholders were also a little agitated. If that's the case, Miss Lu is too amazing. Looks like the next chairman has to be her. She's really young and promising. These words made Li Jun, who had always wanted to be the chairman, furious. He had nowhere to vent his anger. All of it was directed at Lu Yushi. Miss Lu, aren't you a little different from the other way around? There was a power cut, but you still opened these. Do you think others are stupid? Who would come out to the mall in this kind of weather when there's a power cut? Aren't you afraid of the heat? Wrong. It's the exact opposite of what you think. With the power outage in this kind of weather, there's no way to sleep at all. And with the power outage and no other entertainment, many people would choose to go shopping or go out to eat and drink. So this is the most suitable time for shopping malls and restaurants. Moreover, just as you said, everyone is afraid of the heat. So I choose to open the hotel now. The hotel has electricity, so it will be a choice for many people who are afraid of the heat. Lu Yushi said every word clearly. Everyone present nodded in agreement. Also, if our hotel is good, this group of people will become our mobile advertising. Yes, that's right. That's indeed the case. The other shareholders could not help but feel that Lu Yushi was definitely a talent. Li Jun was so angry that his face was pale. He sat at the side angrily. Xiaoxi, did you come up with this idea? Lu Jingming was a little uncertain. If it was, Xiaoxi would be the successor he was most proud of. Yes, what's wrong, Dad? Oh, nothing. I was just casually asking. Secretary Lu, let's go. I want to see the specific situation, Lu Jingming said to Secretary Lu, who had been fighting at the side without saying a word. Li Jun continued to say unwillingly, All the shareholders, follow me to see the specific situation. Otherwise, there's no proof. Lu Yushi shrugged her shoulders, indicating that it didn't matter. She had no objections. As the crowd arrived at the Lu Corporation's shopping mall in an imposing manner, since the Lu Corporation's hotel, and shopping mall were all located at the central stage, they only needed to walk very quickly to arrive. Wow, what's going on? When they entered the shopping mall, the first thing they saw were the men and women who were choosing things. Because there were 5 generators supporting it, the shopping mall was exceptionally bright. With the air conditioning switched on, it was a completely different world from the outside world. You don't say, but there are many times more customers than usual. Shareholder Pei nodded and said, "Yes, it's indeed not bad." Seeing this, Lu Yushi decisively received more approval. "Xiaoxi, you did a good job on this point. It's worthy of praise." Lu Zhengming's excitement was hard to calm down. When he thought of his own daughter's intelligence and ability, his mood was both excited and surging. "Thank you, father." Li Jun was the person who had least expected it. He had thought that the Lu family's miss was just a decorative vase, but he had not expected her to be so amazing. "HMPH, what's the big deal? It's all because I used the LU Corporation's money to buy the generators. In the end, it's all because of father." "Hee, I'm really sorry. You're wrong about this. It wasn't a machine that you bought. It was a rental. If you rent it at half the price, it can be used. Moreover, it only costs half the price afterwards. Moreover, this isn't the Lu Corporation's money. It's the prize money for the first place in my own English competition." Lu Yushi said a lot of things. Let's see how he retorted and let him be smug. "You." Li Jun was rendered speechless by her words. He actually did not know what words to use to reply, so he could only sulk. She actually used her own prize money to rent it at half the price and did not use a single cent of the Lu Corporation's money. As expected of Lu Zhengming's daughter, elder Shui's granddaughter. Lu Yushi's words once again refreshed the surprise of the shareholders. "Dad, you watch first. I want to go out for a walk." Without electricity, she wanted to go out and take a look at city in the dark. "All right, go ahead. Be careful. Leave the rest to me." Lu Zhengming told her not to worry. There should still be a machine outside that hasn't been used yet. You can send someone to send it home later. The house will definitely be in a mess." Lu Yushi was worried. "I got it. I'll immediately order for ITTO be sent back." Away from all the noise, Lu Yushi unwittingly went for a walk by Qingshui River, which was more famous in City A. Perhaps because of the power outage, this place had become a sacred place for many couples to date. Only Lu Yushi was alone. She seemed to be rather unsociable. "Sai, I'm in my 3rd year of high school. I don't think it's suitable for me to have a boyfriend. I'll let you guys be happy for a while," Lu Yushi muttered to the intimate couples. Actually, this was just a joke from Lu Yushi. Although there was no one around, she had hypnotized herself alone. She was afraid that she would have the shadow of her previous life and was afraid of falling in love. Thinking of this, she suddenly thought of that rainy day when she had not seen him for a long time. She wondered if he was okay. If Lu Yushi knew that the man she was talking about was the man who had just driven super fast, she wondered how she would feel. The next morning, Lu Yushi asked Lu Zhengming, who was eating breakfast and reading the newspaper, about the situation. She grabbed a sandwich and asked, "Dad, how is it?" "Read it yourself." As she said that, she handed the newspaper to Lu Yushi with a doubtful expression. Lu Yushi took the newspaper and was very nervous. Did something unexpected happen? As soon as she opened the newspaper, she saw the most flamboyant font. Lu Corporation lost power last night, but they still managed to generate electricity and open the door. It received great praise. "Dad, isn't this a good thing? Why do you have such a weird expression? You almost scared me. I thought something had happened." Lu Zhengming said jokingly, "Don't we have weird expressions? The power outage was resolved by my daughter, but you read the newspaper and now you say that it was the result of an emergency discussion led by me and the shareholders." Lu Yushi teased her father and laughed. "Dad, why are you being so calculative? I was born by you. Didn't you teach me how to think?" "That seems to be the case." "Dad, what's the specific situation? Did you make any money?" Lu Yushi's current expression was that of a typical little money grubber. "It's like this," Secretary Lu called early in the morning. I heard that not only was the response very good, but I also heard that you made a lot of money. To be honest, Lu Jingming was also very surprised by this outcome. How much? How much? Lu Yushi really wanted to know. After all, there was no such thing as this generator in her previous life, so she was still looking forward to it. I don't know the details yet. I'll go on a field trip later to take a look. Speaking of which, you really look like a little money grubber, seeing money all the time, Lu Jingming teased. No way. The father and daughter pair laughed and enjoyed their warm breakfast, completely unaware of the jealous eyes in the corner. All right, Dad, I haven't seen my friend Oh-Chi in the past 2 days. Have you seen her? These days, she rarely went to learn etiquette with Oh-Chi. Moreover, she came back late last night after the power outage, so she took a shower and went to bed. She wondered how she was doing in her mother's music room. Ever since the last time, Lu Yushi had been relieved to let her practice in her mother's music room. She didn't know how she was doing. It was Friday tonight, so she had to go practice etiquette. She had to make up for what she had left behind. Lu Zhengming said with amusement, "How could your friend, Dad, have noticed? Besides, I haven't been home as much as you, so I don't know." Lu Yushi giggled foolishly. Haha, I almost forgot. Oh no, Dad, I'm not going to tell you anymore. I'm going to be late. I'm going to go now. She grabbed the bread, stuffed her mouth, and ran out in a hurry. This child, why doesn't she look like her mother? She's always so impetuous. When she went to school, she seemed to feel that her classmates had not changed much compared to usual. However, when she entered the 3rd district of high school, the entire atmosphere changed. The students could be compared to burying their heads in the pile of books. It seemed that the students had put in a lot of effort for this college entrance exam. Xiao Ran, what's wrong? Why do I feel that the atmosphere in the school today is so much more tense than yesterday? Yang Ran patted Yang Ran's desk lightly and asked, Xiao Shi, you're here. Where did you go last night? Why didn't I see you at all? Yang Ran was really good at changing the topic. I went back first because I wasn't feeling well last night. I was asking you, why do I feel that the atmosphere in the school has suddenly become more tense? Lu Yushi changed the topic again. Didn't you read the notice? It said that the Education Bureau has issued some kind of stupid treaty. The college entrance exam will be pushed forward for a few days. The atmosphere in the school was already very tense. Now that the notice is out, the atmosphere is even more tense. Yang Ran complained nonstop. Oh, Lu Yushi already knew about this. In her previous life, it was also a few days in advance. As a result, it attracted the complaints of many students. Therefore, when she heard it now, Lu Yushi did not have much of a reaction.